Hey everybody, how is it going? It's Thursday. Welcome to Cy Connor live stream. The hump day is gone. It's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Woohoo! Unless you work in retail, then it doesn't matter what day it is.
Dang it! Don't remind me, I have a job now.
Somebody has a new job starting on Saturday, don't you?
I have training today. And I start technically Friday, so I'm going to be a little bit late to Greg's stream, like an hour late, but I will be there. My schedule's all messed up now. Like, they told me, yo, you're going to be working 6 to 2. But I guess they want me to try out all the shifts because I told them I would work whenever. So, yeah.
You dug your own grave for that.
I dug whatever. Like, so my shifts are the majority.
Never tell a retail job you can work whenever because they're going to squeeze you.
Yeah. In a position to say no.
Yeah, true, but also they made me shift manager, it seems. Like, when I literally filled out, like, signed the stuff as, like, shift manager, I'm like, wait, you made me shift manager? Okay. Now,
so you can manage your own shifts. Get it? Like,
maybe I go there later today. They're like, yeah, we messed up. You're not shift manager. But literally, that's what it said on the document that I signed. And I'm like, oh.
Probably ask them just to be sure then.
You got to read what you sign, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say hello to everybody in the chat first of all, because there's a few people here. I see Emily is here, EMMASAURUS, Finn O'Sullivan, I'm bored, Toy, Cabbage Face, Lego. We've got Lego Madness, 80s is Life, Mrs. Craggle. I'm sure Mr. Craggle's around there somewhere. Genetic Stud, 80s Life, Breckham's Den, Brick Clicker. We must have heard you just talking about you. Gary Milan's here. Adam O, Mr. Bricking It, and I'm sure Steph is around somewhere. We've got a lot of people in there, and so welcome to the panel. Hey Ryan, how are you? How was your week?
Very good. Way too good.
Way too good. That sounds good. Did you see,
good.
Did you see Shaquille O'Neal wrestling?
I did. He went through some tables apparently.
And then he vanished from an ambulance.
I didn't see that part. I just saw him go through tables. I'm like, okay, cool. But I've never liked wrestling because it's like act. I mean, I watch a lot of things that are acting, but like I don't know, never been into it.
I haven't watched wrestling in years. I saw it on CNN, and I was like, Jesus, the size of Shaquille O'Neal now. We don't get any other American news channels over here, so that's my choice. The only
whatever happened to giant haystacks? That's what I want to know. And Big Daddy. The classics.
I met Andre the Giant in Dublin one time, and he was huge, like a proper giant. But
that's where the name comes from.
Did he give you a big bear hug?
No, he was on one side. It was at a wrestling match. He was on one side of the barrier, and I was on the other side, and our eyes met, and it was really cool. It was like this. How's it going, Solo? What have you been up to, man?
Not a lot. Working, sleeping. A bit more working.
Your arm.
Yeah, damaged my arm. But all good. Other than that, yes. Yeah.
That's good.
That's all I've done a lot.
And what about videos? You're too busy to be pumping them out recently.
Nah. I just not time. Not enough hours in the day. No hours.
I love seeing Solo's under 10 shot videos anyway. So
yeah, I've got a special one for you, BFAB. I just
hell yeah.
Oh, you dirty man. Mike, how are you? We heard all about BFAB and his new job. Mike, what's your story for the week? Been busy?
Oh yeah, like man, I had big plans for this week. I had 2 big sets like looking at me by the wall right now, the Mustang and the NES system. And I was like, I'm gonna do them by the beginning of the week. Nope. I guess I'm gonna maybe stream either today or tomorrow. But the week was crazy, and hopefully I can recover and actually get back to Lego, because it's you gotta find time for Lego anyway, always. And I'm struggling with that lately.
Me too, Mike. Me too. I can relate.
Yeah.
And yeah, Greg, we've been busy. We were streaming yesterday, today, tomorrow. It seems to be a regular thing.
We could do Saturday. We could do Saturday if you want to. I'm free up until 8 p.m. on Saturday, so
I'm taking a day off streaming. I've got loads of housework to do. I still have some Christmas decorations up, but don't tell many people that.
Jesus.
Well, I think Si, you should tell us.
I still have my Christmas lights on my desk because they look cool.
Yeah, but that's different.
A bit of a vibe. A lot of people
when I work
their Christmas trees up. Si, you should tell us about your domestic story of acquiring, a magnificent Hoover. I nearly called it an iron then.
Yes, so we call, in Ireland, England, Scotland, Wales, we tend to call vacuum cleaners hoovers. So we went off to buy a Dyson, and I spent months researching the Dyson and got to the shop, and Lorraine said, yeah, we'll take it. I went up to the cash register, and beside the cash register was this awesome looking vacuum cleaner, and it was a Samsung that I didn't even know existed. So I was like, that looks nice. And Lorraine was like, that looks nice. So the lady showed us what it did, and I had this really cool, all the usual Dyson features in the Samsung, but it had these two things on the front that spin. It washes your floor, and then it buffers. You take off those wet things, put dry ones on, and it buffers your floor. And I said, "Oh my god, how much is that?" And the lady said, €700. And Lorraine was like, "I want it," and I was like, "Really?" Because I wanted to buy the expensive Dyson, and Lorraine was like, no, get one for about $4. And she said, I want that Hoover. So we just bought it. And I was using it. It's awesome. I swear, like, you could clean your crack out.
Ryan, this is what happens.
I'm going to stick with my
middle
Roomba.
age.
I was just about to say, Ryan, you've got all this to look forward to.
I know. I'm looking forward to vacuum cleaner research.
Yeah,
Months wasted, Si. You actually, is it me, right? But I personally think Si should do a review on it.
yeah. You know,
Vacuum cleaner channel.
Well, no, it could be like your guitar video, Mike.
Oh yeah, that's I had this guitar video. That's
You
like,
have someone in the green room, Si.
Sorry,
that's
Sarah.
kind of blowing up on my channel, but I'm trying to move away from it. So I want to do Lego, and like this just picked up by an algorithm, so it's kind of annoying.
The StarBRICKS are here.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Sorry. We're a little bit late because we were eating dinner real quick between streams, so I had to eat my tacos.
That's no problem. Sarah, and I don't know if you met Ryan before, if you streamed with him or whatever, but he's up there.
We've streamed together before, but we've never really properly been introduced. I just obviously know who you are. Hi, Ryan.
Hello.
I'm
Nice to meet
Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. Who's next to you?
This
We
is
should
Mike,
wear name
my
tags or
fiance,
something.
Mr. Starbricks, Mike.
Yeah, so his name's Mike as well.
Sarah and Mike, yeah. Nice to
We've got a lot of mics on tonight.
It's the best name.
Yeah. So what's Tech? You've been streaming a good bit as well. What have you been up to? You've got some Monkey Kid sets, and those are pretty cool stream.
Yeah, so I built Monkey Kids Cloud Jet earlier. I built Pigsy's food truck earlier on in the week. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, it looks kind of crap when the bike's ejected.
Ronald McDonald set.
I'm loving it. I'm gonna have so much fun just playing with that all stream. Just gonna be like clicking it in again. Like, it looks kind of crap without the bike in it, but no, I really like it. But
What
yeah,
are the two things on the side meant to be, Tech? What are they? It's like a crab.
engines.
What does it use to shoot the thing? Is there a spring-loaded shooter or something?
No. It's purely.
Oh, wow, that's kind of cool. Dang.
Yeah, it's purely the there's like, okay, I don't know how I was going to show, but there's like a tiny little there's a 4-long bar there, and it literally just pushes it through the Technic pin, and it's the friction in the Technic.
I still say it looks like a crab. Come on, folks, tell me that looks like a crab.
You say that looks like a crab?
Kind of does. Kind of
It's
does.
What Tech? Hold it back to the
Track
camera.
art.
Oh, I guess once you shoot out the thing, kind of, a little.
Yeah, take the
Yeah,
motorbike.
we have
I
the
was about
bike.
to say,
We have
I'm
the
like,
bike.
what type of crabs are y'all seeing?
Yeah, now shows it up. Look, you got the eyes there.
Oh yeah.
I see it. I see
I'll
it.
tell you,
Yeah.
it's crab.
With the
I don't know what the
antennas.
fishing rods are all about on the back, but hey ho, I'll just go with that. It looks all right.
Yeah, I
I think
quite
it
like
looks
it. Third Monkey Kid set built now, so yeah, I'm really liking these. Big fan.
It looks good. I think it looks good. Still looks like it's made from Ronald McDonald, but it looks good.
Would you say you finally got your Monkey Kid sets?
Yeah, more lobster than crab. I agree with Krager.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does look lobstery, and you reminded me of something.
I think it's the like antenna or the fishing rod pieces that kind of.
The wires at the front. When you check the bike, it's not as good as the Ninjago set, but hey ho.
Said no one ever.
Yep. It's a lobster more than a crab for sure.
Exactly. Sarah, Mike, how was your stream?
What?
How was your stream today?
Oh yeah, it was good. Keep working on the brick bank here. Sorry for the I think I'm kind of loud, so it might be a little bit echoey. But yeah, we're just making some progress on the brick making. I also got all my video stuff earlier, except for I'm still missing 2 of the beat boxes. So I have 4 out of the 6 of those, and we got a box of the bandmates. So hopefully I'll be able to open those up soon and check those out. Oh, look, I see the Cool Factor has a bandmate up there.
Yeah, Mike, they're impossible to find in Ireland. I just don't know why.
I just picked up 3 of them randomly because I was to the Lego store and I saw them. 3 randoms. Let's see what they are maybe down the line, but yeah.
Were they selling those cheap? Because they're selling all the video stuff over here at 33% to 50% off. Which isn't a good start, really, is it?
Look.
It still seems like a bit of a rip-off at that price, because...
I'm telling you, 6 months, 90% off. I'm gonna buy all of you one. I'm gonna walk in with a cart full of video sets for like 90% off.
Yeah. Should we? Do you guys like the Winnie idea set?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I like it.
Yes
like
and no.
What's a no about it?
So I just feel like the build looks a little odd. Like I know it represents the tree, obviously, in Winnie the Pooh. I forgot what it's called. It just looks a bit odd, and I feel like the house part is a little bit too small, especially if you're comparing it to the size of the tree. But like overall, the minifigs are good, and in general, like you're basically buying it for the minifigs. Like that's kind of the same thing with Sesame Street. I think the build's all right, but like you're buying it for the minifigs at the end of the day. So
I don't agree with that actually, because I think if you divorce it from the minifigs, it would look really nice next to the medieval blacksmith shop. I think that set, the way that it looks, just complements that set super well.
The tree is such a better build display. Like it's a better display than the Sesame Street set. I would say.
I feel like they try to make it look extremely unique, and I know the tree is unique, but like it looks too unique. You know?
You are sounding very picky.
I am very picky. I complain a lot.
I think the cool thing that people noticed is that it doesn't have Christopher, it doesn't have the kangaroos, and people say it's gonna be minifigure series 3 from Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a
interesting. Oh yeah, that's a good point.
That would
I know Lego were talking about bringing out a Series 3 if Series 2 did well. And I don't know if Series 2 did that well, to be honest. But I definitely think there'd be a Series 3.
So I'm pretty sure, I think Bob, if he's still in here, I saw he was in here earlier, can verify that Series 2 didn't do that well. But no, I think we'll get a Series 3 eventually. I think that's a given.
All right.
Yeah, hopefully. Does anyone mind? Ryan, do you mind if we have a little, just for a few minutes, talk about the situation that happened? We won't have it too long. Like we always have this serious conversation for an hour.
What situation is this? Is this someone's washing shrunk or something in the wash? What situation are we talking about here?
Yeah, I put a brand new tongue into the wash and it shrunk. And I
don't know that.
I got my pizza and there was no sauce on it, and I want to have it work. Little Caesar.
You gotta call the manager.
Little Caesar. That's what he calls his thong now.
Yeah, Caesar. Lorraine, did you see my tongue, Caesar? Lorraine would be like, "Is this my tongue or your tongue?" No, that's Caesar. It's mine, Lorraine. Oh, there you go. But no, do you want to give us a little bit of? Okay, I'll explain the start. So Ryan, who is Mandrproductions, was part of the LAN, which is a Lego Ambassadors Network that Lego run. And recently, for Ryan, you want to fill in maybe what you think happened, or?
I mean, you know, some people like to think it's the strip club. That's the first thing. I never. That was never said. Nothing was ever said about that to me. That video is funny, and I don't care what anyone thinks. It's a combination of things, and it was like, shoot, the leaks weren't even like a big part of it either, from what I understand. Like they never really even talked to me about that either, which I found rather confusing. Like I would have thought that would have been a bigger deal, but for some reason it just wasn't. And then there's like, I speak too harshly. So like one of my 3 strikes, quite literally, was that I would go and say that Lego is stupid, and that you can't say that, Ryan. You gotta calm down here. So calling Lego stupid, literally that word or whatever, like such a heinous word. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for calling something stupid.
Yeah, Ryan calls me stupid all the time, so I'm used to it.
Yeah, like that. And then there's like, I don't know, I would talk about what I thought generally about like LAN admissions and like comparatively like to some of my friends in the space that have like way more outreach. And I think, I look at it as a marketing tool or whatever, and Lego doesn't see it like that. And I think that's stupid. I don't know. I've kind of not thought about it for a week, so I'm forgetting what else there was. I don't remember what I said in my stream.
Fair enough. I mean, like, you want to probably just get away from it and forget about it and stuff like that. Now, the weird thing is, on the live stream that we had, the day, I think it was before you had the live stream, we were talking about it on the live stream. We were actually saying, about LAN and stuff. We didn't know anything, obviously, because it hadn't happened.
I didn't know anything either, because it was the day I did the stream was the day it happened.
Yeah. So I think we might have been on here the day before or the day before that. And we were like, we ended up with the conclusion that Lego needs Ryan more than Ryan needs Lego, which is like, to us, that's the way it is. Like, as far as Lego Star Wars, most people would go to you for information, and general interesting videos to do it, because you're technically an expert when it comes to Lego Star Wars. But so it was just when I saw you streaming, I was like, nah, this must be clickbait.
I would happily do more clickbait if I want to get 5,500 people to watch it live. That was insane. Awesome. Like, so you say Lego needs me more than I need Lego. I think it's a case of neither. Like, just like I'm gonna be fine and they're gonna be fine. Like you did
help. You're kind of as I say, a lot of people would look at what you said, like the 501st, for instance.
Right.
I maybe they were going to make it at some stage, but you helped the push there. They acknowledged that in the email.
They tell, like, the Followers Battle Pack, the UCS gunship, and whatever Star Wars Brickheads comes out. They sat there and they're like, these things are because of you, as they're kicking me out. So that was fun. Like, it wasn't like I have no ill feelings towards the people that run it. I just think it's conceptually a poor program that doesn't fit the needs of someone like me at all, or even close to it.
And just as a matter of interest, what got you, when you looked at LAN first, why did you say, I want to join LAN?
Because it's the LAN. It's like free, free stuff, I guess, but more so like early access to things I found very appealing. Like, just the ease of not having to get off the couch and like go anywhere to get something and it just show up at your door is very appealing. And then press releases too. Like I probably wouldn't have made a video about the Winnie the Pooh stuff, but if I was going to, I would have had a way easier time doing so, knowing about it 2 days ago versus waking up today and being like, oh shoot, now I can make a video and then it's out 3 hours later. Like
2 o'clock today, everyone in the world released this video. I was going to make one. I said, to hell with this. Like, it's a little bit harder to get a video out there first. Obviously, LAN people get it there first, but like literally people I'd never heard of were sending me messages going, "Are you going to do video of this?" And I was like, "No, I don't think I will." Everyone knew about it pretty much.
So my thing with that is like, or like that I've noticed is like a lot of people are like, "Oh, when new Lego news happens, everybody talks about it or whatever. Everyone posts the same video," and like I'm like, and I don't know, I'm kind of curious what everyone here on the panel thinks, but like my I'll compare it to like Apple. Like when a new iPhone comes out, everyone talks about the new iPhone. I just don't like. Exactly I don't see like what the different. Of course, people are going to talk about it. It's the new thing. That's the point. Like this is when you talk about it.
In Lego and Apple, it's like Ryan mentioned, the same thing happens. There's the embargo hour to the hour. Lego sends you the press release and they tell you like what exact hour can you start talking about it. And people just schedule that. Same things goes with iPhone, new Sony camera, you name it. So Lego is just like it's the same thing. So that's why embargo days.
And I was going to ask him the question, but Nully came in to say hello, but he's gone off now. my son. But I was going to ask you about something else. So I'll skip that one, and I'll just ask you, as far as how much you're allowed to ask for in the LAN, do they give you a set amount monthly, bi-monthly, or what is that? No, I know I should be promoting LAN because but people are interested in it.
So they give you, and I never used any of this in the year and a half, but like they give you $500 every quarter, so it amounts to like $2,000 a year. I literally didn't use any of it, like just never bothered. But so that's like of stuff that's like just like if it's in stock on lego.com and you have like a thing you want to do, like a giveaway. Most people just do giveaways or like a live stream build, and that's kind of it with that kind of stuff. But like you get that level of support, if you will. And then like outside of that, you have like review stuff that would be sent to you. So like they would send me the Star Wars sets or whatever. And that doesn't count towards the like money limit, I guess, or whatever, because they're separate things. So that's how that works. And you can like request certain things, or they'll or like themes more or less, or they'll like pick themes that they think you or your channel would be interested in, type of thing. So yeah, that's kind of how it works.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Any of you guys have a question? Because I don't want to spend all night. And Ryan, we're about having fun, and I don't want Ryan to be.
I'll answer.
Yeah, how do you get Mandrproductions in here? I've been trying to talk to him for years, and he has not responded to my DMs or messages. And I'm just curious how you got him on here.
I just keep paying people in favors and photos.
I mean, I was going to ask Ryan about the pile of Minecraft sets behind him all of a sudden. It seems to be a new Minecraft vibe on the channel.
Look, I've been buying Minecraft sets since the beginning. All right, I'm not on a bandwagon. Here's my proof. Here's my proof. This is the 2015 Star Wars wave, and there's 2 Minecraft sets I had.
Oh my god! There you go.
Right? That's all I'm saying. No, I bought all the new waves because I liked most of it. I wanted to do videos on them, and then I had them out specifically for ironically a Star Wars video, just to like show the care that seems to go into the Minecraft packaging that does not exist in Star Wars. So
yeah, I was going to say the boxes look great. Like I like is it the toolbox with the blue sort of outline? It looks really cool. I think it's like a $50 one. That looks cool.
What?
Awesome.
Oh, the craft.
I think did you see the question?
These are all sets, but you know they have like the side art. And everything.
All right.
I'm surprised Minecraft is still going. It's been going for such a long time. It's crazy.
Minecraft.
Well, yeah, no, I'm surprised that Lego's had it for this long. You think they'd end it by now, but it's been
back. There's new stuff with it, more or less.
The game is still very popular, so.
And you got to remember as well, like Minecraft and Lego is almost like the perfect combination. It's just classic Lego bricks, you know, minifigures with. I guess got the new molded minifigure heads, but for the most part, it's very simple for Lego to make these sets. And again, Minecraft's very popular, so it goes hand in hand.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Can I ask Ryan?
Yeah, go ahead, Nick.
Yeah. So how do you think, because I see you're shifting from Lego to like Black Series, things like that. I see you're like finding new passion in this. Do you think that not being in LAN will kind of push you towards that kind of content? How are you feeling of kind of splitting more your efforts and your attention to non-Lego stuff right now? Does that has any like implications, you not being in the LAN, or is it just like a decision out of this bounds?
No, it was something I wanted to do anyway. I mean, I started collecting Black Series in December, and I was still in LAN in December, you know. So like that's not.
But do you think you're gonna shift more towards that now? How do you feel about it?
With like that specifically, like that whole channel that I started, that's just probably forever and always gonna be once a week and nothing more, nothing less type of deal. Like that's not something I feel like I can make a lot of videos in with anyway. And then like my Lego channel will be like 5 times a week. I'll probably slowly wane off the Lego channel, not to like nothing, but like to maybe like 2 or 3 videos a week or something in the like next 2 or 3 years. Because ideally I want to do like Minecraft stuff. Like I just bought a PC. I haven't built it yet. But this is the case for it. Like everything's going to go in there. And so like I'm going to make a lot more gaming stuff and try to like build that side of my brand, if you will, which has a way like infinitely higher ceiling to popularity. Or
it's just a bigger audience overall.
You just make a lot more money to be like that's where I find myself like really, you know, I'm very happy with my Lego stuff. It's great. It's a lot of fun. I do well with it, but like the like the grass is very green on the other side is really so true in that sense, like with gaming, because there's just so many more people that are interested in it comparatively. So like, you know, Minecraft
is huge, isn't it?
Yeah, like Lego is such a niche thing. It really is.
And you play Call of Duty as well, right?
Yeah, but the videos I actually want to do are Minecraft. Like I want to do like if you look at a channel like Dream, if you've ever heard of him.
Does that involve like going to Twitch with streaming, or?
I mean, I already stream on Twitch, but I stream COD. I mean, I'll probably stream some Minecraft on Twitch, but mostly what I'm for that specifically, I want to do like pre-produced, like edited videos, not necessarily live streams. I want to do stuff that's like, you know, I'm gonna record this with my friends and then we're gonna upload it type of deal. Like Dream's channel went from, oh my god, it's Mr. Beast in the chat, no way.
To the people that are gonna actually believe that, no, it's not actually Mr. Beast.
His channel went from like nothing to like 15 million subs in a year, and it's like that is an unfathomable, like, just rise from nothing. Like, I can't even put it into words. It's insane going that big.
Ryan, how do you think he did it? What do you think was his?
So my philosophy with YouTube, like as a very general rule of thumb, have you ever seen a channel with good videos that doesn't like take off or do well? Like I'm talking
oh
like.
Oh my goodness! Are you talking about me again, Ryan?
like good is very subjective, but like still on a really basic level, like if you like. The channels that tend to do really, really well are channels that just make good videos, like period, end of story. Like their videos are just better than.
What? I'm gonna just like hop in here because like I see like I'm moving a bit into the filmmaking community, like people talking about tech stuff, filmmaking in general.
Right.
And dude, like I think maybe it's just saturation, but there are tons of really high quality channels doing great content, but because of the saturation of that genre, like they're struggling to kick off. Because like everybody wants to be the next Peter McKinnon, or everybody wants to be the next Casey Neistat, or you know, the big guys. But I like this like an example I can give you right now when I see like high quality, because these guys are super into cameras, into lighting, into sound, and they like their videos, and even the way they speak, they present themselves is like super high. I watch a bunch of like sub 20,000 subs channels that bring a lot of value overall, but I've seen these guys sitting around at 20,000 for the last year or two or so.
Right.
So there is a group of channels that are not really kicking off, even though they're making great stuff. So it's possible.
But you guys feel like personality sells more. But at the end of the day, like I feel like the people who are doing really well are the people who have like the really like over the top personality.
Oh, personality is number one on YouTube. Like that's number one. The content how you deliver, it's more forever than production ever. So it's definitely a factor.
I was about to say, like, Mike, you have one of the highest qualities on YouTube in general regarding like camera and editing.
Well, nobody subscribes to me, so I suck, right?
No, I wasn't saying that.
No. I know like my channel is not growing well, but it's also like I see like where I can go with that if I had the resources and time I can see. But what Ryan is saying, it's true that like, you know, in the gaming genre especially, when you are doing good content and mixed with quality of your personality and your presentation, then like it's hard to not succeed.
It's hard to be big in the LEGO genre in general. It's a very competitive market in the way where everyone is doing like everyone does news, it seems. Like everyone does reviews. Like it's hard to be unique. Like you rarely see someone who's different, you know, because we all kind of do the same thing. So it is kind of hard to grow unless you have like a personality where people are.
That's one thing, but also keep in mind that we all like we know each other, we support each other by content, but like the general audience, it's much smaller than anything else on YouTube. I think LEGO is pretty niche when it comes to just like content creation. Like it's not like, you know, for us it's not small, but like in the grand scheme of things, if you look at the tech industry, the gaming industry, vlogging industry, you know, all this stuff is ultimately bigger than any of us will ever be. I was
going to say as well, like if you compare, say, the LEGO community to the general toy collectibles community, the LEGO community is quite small in comparison.
For example, right? And we're like a niche within a niche, and then, you know, Ryan is talking about gaming, so I can see why, because gaming is it will be, right, for a long time. Very popular. So like even though there are like millions of channels in the gaming genre, people who know their stuff and who know how to break out and make quality content can still break out. Which, you know, in LEGO, like we have a few channels over 1 million subs, like Junk and a few other people, but that's about it, right? We don't have a channel that has like 5 million subs in the LEGO community.
Do we even have any that has 2 million? I don't think we've hit the 2 million with anybody.
Yeah, so like maybe I'm exaggerating those numbers, but still like 1 million is like super large, right? It's like
there's an Irish guy called Mad About Lego who has 1.24 million, and I haven't met one person that's ever heard of him.
And there was Artifacts Creations. I think he stopped uploading, but like there are a few people. There was this guy that before Copa, there was this guy doing a lot of just like build stop motions and things like that. So they had like 1.5. I don't remember the name right now, but yeah, nobody ever, I think, got to the levels that you can get with a gaming channel.
It's not possible. There's just not enough of a market, like period. Like
Yeah.
that, it's just never gonna happen.
No, exactly. It's so huge. I used to do a gaming channel, and it's just, and now I don't even know. It's so oversaturated. There's so many people into gaming and so much opportunity there to like rise in a huge way, like you're saying, Ryan. Like, there's just so many people that are interested in it. So it's definitely way huger than Lego.
It's even the main brand, right? The Lego YouTube channel has what, 6-7 million? Look at PlayStation. They have over, I don't know, 20-30 million.
Yeah.
It's just
Well, I think they put. I heard a statistic a little while ago that the most viewed and streamed game or video to be done was Grand Theft Auto. And that's a 7-year-old game, and that's just right across the YouTube platform.
Yeah, you know, like I think we all do this like for many other reasons than just like growing. Everybody likes Lego here, and it's like
I'm only doing it for the money, so.
yeah, like that's true. But everybody else, like, honestly, you know, like it's of course it's great to support your hobby via YouTube, but like our main driver for many of us is just like you gotta enjoy Lego and the process of making videos about it in the long term. If you like jump into Lego, like I wanna be a millionaire from making Lego videos. That's like it's much harder to think that way.
It's not impossible. It's just highly unrealistic for 99.9% of people.
I just want to say a few more people that arrived into the chat. So Rafi is here, Brickmaster. I saw Richard from Brick Scene, Spot Magic, Ninja. I always see you on Sarah's stream, I think. Shy is here. Hey, Shy, Tom, it's my time. I think I said hello to Generic Stud. And then just a lot of backwards and forwards. And Monkey King is better than Ninjago, and Ninjago is better than Monkey King. So, yeah, that fight's going to go on till one of them dies.
Wait, by highlighting the comments, are you agreeing that Hero Factory is better than Monkey Kid?
I didn't even read it. I just popped it up there. And you know what? You should always read the comment before you put it on the screen.
Greg. If you keep a close eye on what Sai puts on the screen, you will know that he doesn't read any of it.
I would also just like to say, I'm joking. Okay, Hero Factory was terrible.
But here, I didn't like any of those things. They just never grabbed me. You know, I don't want to go into the whole Bionicle thing. When I look at Lego, I look at little blocks and stuff, and to me that was Bionicle and Hero Factory were Lego. They are Lego, but they never interested me, to be honest. But I must say, Rogue, I like your background.
Thanks. Yeah, you got the great Bionicle set, for example. You know,
not that.
No, I just have this.
Before, but now I have not.
No, I'm not a fan of Bionicle. I just have this set because. Anyway, yeah, like I've got the Ninjago sets from Skybound because they're pretty cool, and I've been building them the last few days. And yeah, and also yeah, like growing up, I did like Bionicle. That's why I've got one of the sets, like nostalgia. But yeah, it's not a great theme overall. But just growing up in movies and stuff, it was all right. But looking back, wasn't so great. But yeah, the Ninjago Skybound sets are pretty cool. Tiger Widow Island, I wanted that set for a long time, so really happy I finally got it. And then yeah, I've got the Jay's Elemental Dragon as well. So yeah, pretty cool set.
I'm curious, Rogue. As a kid, did you get picked on?
Oh my god. That's
Hi, Brett.
But yeah, and I'm also just organizing my collection some more. So you might notice that a certain Disney set is no longer in my background. But yeah, just organizing the collection. So I've started taking apart minifigures, for example. I'm going to start organizing my piece. I've got some Pick-a-Brick cups in the background. I've got some more as well. So just reorganizing stuff, really, and just yeah, trying to get on top of the collection really because there's a lot of sets I need to just organize and stuff. So yeah,
looking pretty good.
Thanks.
Bear with me for a sec because I was
doing some Ninjago stuff as well, Rogue.
What's that? Sorry.
Nice to see you doing some Ninjago stuff, mate.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah, like you know, Ninjago's a cool theme. I'm not gonna say if it's better than Monkey Kid because that's for the chat to decide. But
you don't have to say it. You don't have to say it. Right, you know that's it's
well, I've got to ask, what did you do with your Disney castle then? Did you smash it up, pile it out? What you done with it?
No, it's just of course. No, it's literally to the left of the screen, so it's not taking apart. It's just not in the background for a while. But yeah, and ironically as well, the Ninjago sets I've been building are all Lego Pirates related as well, so I find that quite funny because they're all the Skybound Sky Pirate stuff. So I just found that quite funny, like mixing the collections together. But yeah, Ninjago's a cool theme. Underrated in my opinion.
I really love Jay from that. He's got a little eye patch, and he's one of the cool. He looks in that particular episode. He was so sad. He was kidnapped and he was turned into a slave, and I just felt so sorry for him because he's always so happy.
Yeah, and the dragon itself, it's a cool build. Like I think it's like 25 quid. They're not bad. It's like the Ninjago dragon sets are all really cool. Like I highly recommend them to anyone who's not built one before. They're really cool. And at the moment, I'm just looking at loads of Ninjago sets. Like, why didn't I buy this set? Why didn't I buy this set? Why didn't I? And it's bad. And some of those sets go for a lot of money. Like I didn't realize how expensive some of the old Ninjago sets are. It's bad. But I will rebuild. One.
Old Ninjago necks, they go for a pretty penny these days as well. Some of those, especially the movie ones.
I'm just reading Brickitect's comment. What? No, that's not no. No. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say hi to Magic Cooper. Hi, Magic Cooper.
Hello.
And I can never pronounce this name either. Sarah, SARASTARBRICKS. I don't know.
Sorry, I'm just reading Simon's comment. I heard he traded Disney Castle barnacle sets. No, I've just got the one barnacle set. It was all right, and those sets were like $4.99, so pretty good value in my opinion.
Like a burn video where you just like burn them or something.
I don't know about that, BFAB, but
if you want your channel to blow up, Rogue, I'm telling you, instant success.
Was it Cabbage Face who made a video about putting a barnacle set in a blender or something?
He actually burned the bio. That was so funny.
I was disappointed with the.
Did he put Mario in as well?
Yeah, the microwave one. I really wanted him to just turn it on and leave it there, but he didn't. He said his wife would kill him if he did that.
She doesn't need to know.
Who needs a wife?
There was one other thing, Ryan, I wanted to ask you about LAN, and then we'll move on to something a cute video I saw the other day, and it was really a cute video. Okay, so everybody at the moment is petrified about talking about leaks and everything else, even though they're not in the LAN. Do you think people like my channel or Greg's or Mike's, or should we just not talk about leaks, or because we've nothing to do with Lego, we can do what the hell we want? But once we don't show stuff.
I hate how ambiguous it is. I don't know. They refused to tell me. They didn't answer any of my. This is part of why I was so upset and why they ended up kicking me. Is just because I was always pissed off at them because they were just incompetent at helping their people. Like I asked like 3 questions, and that they held this meeting with their legal team. I didn't get an answer to any of them. No one bothered. Like at that point, you're not helping me. What am I supposed to do? So like I don't know. I would think not. So like for example, last year there was a rumor that there was going to be a UCS Imperial shuttle, and I made a video on it. Are they just going to come and and turns out it wasn't true, obviously, because there was no UCS Imperial shuttle last year. They're just going to come and copyright strike that? That's no, you can't do that. No, sir. So I don't know what they're going to try to do, but I think if they try to do it, it's going to be a huge like uprising against them because that's baloney and people just aren't going to have it. Like as long as you're not showing pictures, like dude, it's kind of effed up if they come around. They're like copyright strike, because that's just not how it is supposed to work. That's not what the YouTube copyright system is made for. That's just abusing it. So
yeah, so I mean, if we sat here now and start to talk about the 3-in-1 castle, that is, we know it's coming. We see blurry pictures. Lego couldn't come along and say, "Hey, Sarah Connor, you were talking about something that you saw on Instagram that 1 billion people have seen." That So I think most of us are safe once we're not showing.
I don't see why you couldn't do that. It would be utterly if I'm in LAN and they want to say, "Hey, if you want to stay in here, like." You can't talk about the upcoming stuff, then fine. Yeah, whatever. Like that's different. But they cannot Big Brother the hell out of the Lego community. That's just not going to happen.
Yeah, no. Well, that's good. That was the question I wanted to ask, but Nullick came in and I forgot what it was.
Like confusing about that as well. Sorry,
the line in the sand is sharing pictures. Period. Like that's the line. Yeah, if you see something online and they're going to tell you can't talk about it, that's bullshit. Like, it's absolute.
I was going to say, because I see like sites like BrickFan, for example, BrickSet, well-established LAN members, they've been talking about, so I think BrickFan talked about the 3-in-1 castle, and they can sometimes put, I see BrickSet, for example, they put set numbers way before images are out, set names way before they're out. Like, I think sometimes anyway. But so the site's allowed to talk about it. Why aren't YouTubers allowed to talk about it? That's what I find confusing.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but you're never going to stop leakers. I mean, even in the tech world. I mean, what was it? I think it was Unbox Therapy I watched, and he was talking about like the iPhone, like 6 months before it actually came out, all the specs, everything. You can't stop it for as long as you don't show the pictures before it actually comes out. You're never going to stop it. So I don't see how Lego can ever enforce it ever.
Yeah, and I wish, like, because part of that situation with Ryan, and I think Ashton Flash was also reporting on it, that they kind of communicated what they want within the LAN, but they never communicated this with anybody else.
I literally told them, I sat there and told them, like, it's not fair. I literally in the phone call was like, what you're doing is unfair. You're not telling anybody what the hell is going on. The only way anybody could possibly know is if they watch somebody regurgitate the information that could have some bias one way or another. And people I just don't want to watch to find this kind of stuff out. It has to come from the horse's mouth or whatever. Like it's just not they are doing such an awful piss poor job from like the top down. It's just it even shown that Porsche gift with purchase situation. Like the only reason we knew about it is from somebody in the LAN who knew about it from their forums, or by me calling the local Lego store manager telling me that it's not coming, and they had no explanation to it, for example, in the US. So communication is really bad lately, and that goes all along the way to telling us what we as Lego community, not like LAN and non-LAN members, everybody can talk about. I think should be wide information. In the year and a half, you would think I would have like a connection, or like if I needed a question, I asked like 4 or 5 questions like to different people over the period of time, and they'd always be like, "Yeah, we'll get back to you." I don't know if they ever got back to me.
I feel you, Ryan, because
you wonder why I get upset at these things, and there are so many things that happen behind the scenes that frustrate the hell out of me because it's just so stupid.
I feel you, because I was on part of the communication end while being with channels that are LAN members, and they just straight up don't tell you things, or they just don't answer your questions. That's the big story. And within LAN, people have changed. Like the guy that's running the community kind of changed a few times, and the people that are responsible for answering your emails also changed over time. And I was writing those emails in the past. And it's really hard to get answers. It's really hard to get like coherent, straight answers that you can share with your community. And on top of that, not only you're not getting those answers, but also they're not telling outside of LAN answers that are relevant to everybody at stake.
I don't know what the hell happened, but Lego desperately needs a community manager. Like Call of Duty has this. They have a guy. That's
so you see, like they have one with that title, but they're not doing their job.
No. They need somebody who is the punching bag, unfortunately.
Isn't that like that guy that's like named as a Lego ambassador, like community manager or something? They have someone like this in
They
LAN.
had Kim. Kim was doing a great job. You know how many times I've told off Kim and he's responded to my emails, like gotten really mad.
You need somebody who is publicly the guy or girl, I don't care, that is like on Twitter, on Instagram, on whatever, that's like publicly. Yes, I know Kevin Hinkle was the community manager. Obviously, they got rid of that, and the community, the Lego space online is like 10 times bigger, and it's like, wouldn't you need this sort of thing? Like, I feel like I do have to work. Like, people come to me and they're like, Ryan, I have this problem, or what do you like this and that, and I'm like, dude, I don't know, man. You got to contact Lego customer service type of deal. Like, they just need somebody that's like the guy for that crap.
Yeah,
because they don't have anyone. It's all like convoluted and ambiguous about anything they ever say, ever.
I think that is a good time to talk about something really lighthearted that I saw today. Now, Ryan, I know you know this story. I didn't know about it till I saw this, and I loved it. Justin has a girlfriend. Just Too Good has a girlfriend. Just Too Red. Who knew? Now, I only know
I did. I've known for a long time.
Yeah, well, I know you know stuff, and Ryan knows stuff, and Rogue probably knew, but and I think I knew as well. But did you see the video? So the two of them are they're opening up the new video bandmates, and it's so cute. Like the two of them, oh my god, like that was just heartwarming. But I don't know. there's a kind of a magical thing with couples being the streams. Like you have Sarah, you have Mr. and Mrs. Craggle, you've got Chris and Steph. The closest I think I have to a couple is me and Greg on a Wednesday night.
I love you, Si.
I just want to say as well, I didn't know. I don't know if you said I did, but I didn't know.
But yeah, no, I think it's cool.
I can't be the only one that knew. If we talk about this, is Justin going to come and copyright strike us because we're talking about information regarding this shit?
No, he made it all legal in a video. It's fine.
Oh, that's fine.
He's legal.
Well, you gotta be careful. You know how Mantis and the couples in Mantis species do. You gotta be careful.
That's what all the comments in the comment section was. Justin, be careful. Run, she'll bite your head off. That's what female mantis do. But I'm really happy for him. The other thing I wanted to talk about was actual video. So did anyone actually go out and buy video? Could you buy them? Sarah and Mike, you got yours. I was only able to get 2. I could just get 2.
They had like 3/4 full box in my Lego store, and they had all the beat boxes ready to go, but nobody was buying them. But I was on a slow Tuesday, so
I've seen the beat boxes available quite in a lot of places online, like Smith's, Amazon, for example, Argos, I think. But the CMF series for video, I haven't seen anywhere. I don't know if that's is that just an in-store only thing? But I haven't seen it anywhere, like any online store selling it. It's quite crazy.
I was looking, Rogue, on Smith's website, and they only have the 6 main boxes, and they don't even have the blind boxes registered.
My local Tesco's down the road from me, I've got the blind boxes, not the beat boxes.
Weird.
Yeah, very weird.
Do you guys know that inside this package there is another plastic package?
Yeah. I predicted that last week.
What's the
we were talking about that. It's absolutely
pointless.
pointless.
If this is trying to make it greener, it's not working because you have printed paper and you have plastic inside and the bricks. So it's just making this blind bag go blind bag again, like blind box.
There is one answer to this, and it's that they wanted to make more money. Period.
It was probably it's easier on the customer because as like me, I went to the store hey, can you give me 3 random boxes because I don't know what's inside. Oh look, I'm buying a blind box experience again.
Okay.
So I don't like it really. I didn't like that fact, but I had to say it in the Lego store. So.
But what I actually hate about that is Lego's turning around and saying, oh yes, we're saving the environment by using less plastic, but yet you're having to use more lorries now to ship all your stuff around, more boats and all this kind to ship it all around. You can't use Apple in the same promo because they actually shrunk their boxes half the size. Yep. Yeah, it's half the size, and it's just it's a real, and it really pisses me off. It's a blatant cash grab. It's blatant, but.
And then, is it like the foil wrapper or is it just the plastic?
No, it's a plastic bag.
Because I'm saying the other blind bags were foil, and I think when you combine it, I don't know if that makes it not recyclable somehow. Whereas the plastic is actually
in the
recyclable.
US, any foil packaging is not recyclable. Anything that's like a bendable foil, like a grocery store bag, it's not recyclable. I mean, you have to take it to a special recycling place when they can recycle, but you cannot mix it with your other recyclables.
So I was going to say as well, didn't they start foil?
No foil.
So it actually is more recyclable.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you think what's inside? I don't
that's what I'm saying. If the plastic is not with foil, then it actually is more recyclable because the blind bags have a foil sheen.
They used to
maybe I don't know.
The foil packs never had plastic inside, right? The original foil packs that were for 8 or 9 years. The plastic bags that they've had for the last couple years still half and half will have little plastic bags, another bag inside of a bag, which is just mind blowing.
We have a comment from Joel in the chat. The foil bags are not recyclable. The plastic mylar in the new video is recyclable.
Okay, so that's what I was saying. Is it actually is recyclable? Then it is better for the environment.
But the bags of bricks in a Lego set are not recyclable. Right?
I was going to say, when they switched the blind bags to the taller versions, like Lego Movie 2, Disney Series 2, that's when they started putting the plastic bags inside the foil bags. That's when they started doing it. So since 2018, 2019, it's been a thing.
I think that the boxes might be also because they're not actually official CMFs. They're not a CMF series. It's not 22, and they're part of an actual team. But again, in saying that, you had the blind bags for the Mario things, the buildable, they were in bags. So I mean, you could take it either
The
way.
Looney Tunes, right? Is
I
next.
did hear that the next series is going to be in bags. So I don't know why. Yeah, that's what I heard, and I think the boxes are just because a part of the video team. That would make the most sense, really. But it's gonna, imagine you're going to go into shops and you're going to see these boxes ripped apart. With adults and kids, and everyone's just going to be, I want this, and they're going to tear them apart. And I know I know people have seen them like that already.
But there surely must be laws that say you cannot sell something in a box and not actually know what or have some sort of half chance of not knowing what you're buying.
No, it's gambling. It is gambling.
Yeah, it is gambling, but there's no law against it because you've got like those.
I was going to say other toy companies have done this for a while. Funko, for example, have done this for quite a while now. They have like these little boxes and like a mystery, like small Funko Pop or something. I think other like collectible companies have done this as well.
The thing with CMFs otherwise though is there is like a skill involved potentially to figuring out what you want versus video where it's completely blind. There's not a chance you could possibly try to reasonably figure it out unless you have like an x-ray machine or something, I suppose. But like, you remove the skill factor of it. And then you have the people that are like, oh, but now it's a blind bag the way it was meant to be. Now it's truly blind, like, the way God intended. And I'm like, okay. So like, why did you do this? Like you could have just not felt the other bags and then it's still a blind bag experience, but at least giving the consumer the option is way, way better than this.
I was
going to ask, sorry. There you go, BFAB.
Star Wars did an article where they weighed them and they all weighed like a different amount or whatever. I thought that was really cool. So you could just get a mini scale and carry it around.
Yeah, you could always do that.
I was going to suggest, what if they bring the bump codes back from the first few CMF series? Could that be a thing? Because again,
I took a food scale for the store. You don't get any weird looks like feeling baggies. Now you just have to put it on a food scale.
You look like a drug dealer.
You have to be like a very accurate food scale, like very accurate. Like these things, like I can't tell which one is heavier. Like it's not possible.
EMMASAURUS. I don't know where she got the tip from, but it works. So EMMASAURUS did a video, and in the video she says on the left-hand side of the box is a full set, on the right-hand side is a full set, easy peasy. She did that, got a bag from Target, brought them home, opened them, and there she had them.
Shy made a mistake. Shy had one duplicate. So
and here's the other problem with that. This is the other problem with one side, with both sides being a full set. You have to know one side is a full set. Most people aren't watching videos.
Yes, of course.
Say, this is how you do it. This is how you game the system. You're taking it on Lego's word that they never mess up a single box, which is undoubtedly.
Like, you guys remember that situation with the that Harry Potter figure that was like the fourth of the left side.
Yeah.
Actually, like I was working at the Lego store back then, so when I was opening a fresh box every time, I checked, and it was true for like 5 or 6 boxes.
Yeah,
but then I think it changed. It was like he was the 4th or like 5th guy from the left in every box.
It was the same thing with the police officer too. I know Derek made a video for that. It kind of blew up.
That was either police officer or that Harry Potter Mr. Graves, I guess. But
yeah, it was Percival Graves.
Yeah, Percival Graves. Yeah. So but that's like insider information I don't know.
Emily says she got the tip from BFAB.
Woohoo! Yes.
How did you not remember that?
Oh, I talk too much, so I.
No shit. That's very memorable.
Do you guys think that whole video situation kind of it's kind of like a long shot conspiracy theory, but the format came because the pandemic doesn't allow us to fill the minifigs?
No, that
was pre-planned, right? Like has nothing to do with it.
We've been talking about this for a good year.
Yeah, so
it sounds really sad.
I was thinking, like, is that even possible? Like, that's too short of a time span to like for Lego to like. We're gonna be in the pandemic for a long time, so we can let people touch the figures. So we're gonna make box now. That's stupid. I don't think that's true.
No, I think this has been coming for a long time. Like Lego is openly spoke about for a while now that they were intending to change a lot of their packaging for sets, CMFs, and things.
Yeah, and I wonder like
is it like the 2030 target? I think they've got like to have a.
And I wonder because they want to do the paper bags for bricks inside.
Yeah.
So I wonder when that's gonna happen. Is there
I
any
think I
set
might have
that's
the same,
coming out
maybe.
that already has those paper bags instead of plastic inside? Not yet, right?
I don't think so. No.
Yeah.
Like I know they've done like the plants with plants promotional set, and then of course there are the pieces in the turbine, like those pieces. So they're slowly like starting to do these things. I think paper bags. I don't think that's happened yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if it starts being a thing in the near future.
The bonsai tree is also promoting the bricks for plants. The plants for plants.
Greg, can I see the tongue? I know we were talking about the tongue last night. How is the tongue made? Because we were intrigued. Not your tongue.
That'd be a good name for a stream, wouldn't it, folks? Tongues and thongs.
Greg, stick out your tongue. No, I'm kidding.
That looks actually pretty cool. I like it.
And it's made as well using the what's the name arms.
Okay.
What are they called? Battle droids.
Yeah, the droid arms. Yeah.
There's your tongue piece, which is quite cool, and it's quite effective. And I tell you what, it works. But that is a nice print on the head.
Mm-hmm.
Nice print. It looks good, and I like the bones that they've used there for the horns. It's good. It's really good. Lovely color as well. I love the gold and teal.
Yeah.
Now, I guess here's a fun question. You know, in terms of like the Ninjago sets, in terms of the dragon builds, what do you guys prefer? The molded heads, like with the jungle dragon, for example, or the island dragon? What's the set called again? Is it jungle dragon?
Jungle dragon, yeah.
Yeah. Do you prefer the molded heads, or do you prefer, for example,
molded heads all the way? But the jungle dragon's face looks a little interesting.
Because I actually kind of prefer the brick.
The thing is, here's a thing for you. I think, Rogue, you might even have mentioned it last week. With a little bit of modifying, right? Could that not be like the creature that was that Kenobi rode on episode 3?
I don't think I said that, but I've seen that as a comment. Yeah, people have been saying you could easily modify the set. So I don't know if that's possible, but it sounds like a cool idea. But I don't know if that's possible or not.
I haven't built the legs on this yet, but I'll tell you what, folks, it all makes a nice looking snake.
Yeah, the brick built dragon heads, they're pretty cool. Like here, for example, this uses the metal beard piece in dark blue, which is quite cool. So they're really clever how to do the brick built heads. So I don't know which is best. But
they don't really like the body kind of like I don't know, encapsulates a dragon, but like the face doesn't, you know, like with the brick built ones. I just feel like they look really cheap. Their heads are really thin too. What did you say, Tackett?
I said encapsulates. That's a big word for you.
There we go. In the chat, so Brickit says it was me who's just the idea. His name is Boga, apparently, in the chat.
I know I heard it recently. Cheers,
her name is Boga.
I just want to say hello to Sands and Indiana Skywalker who popped in.
Guys, so I gotta go actually.
No problem.
So thanks for having me. Appreciate it. Thanks to Ryan for coming over.
Exactly.
Good talks.
Mike, do you have anything on your channel coming up that you want to tell the good people out in chat?
Honestly, like I feel bad because not much happening this week. I'm kind of focusing on work with new tasks and stuff like that. So Lego is kind of secondary. But I do have the Mustang. I do have the NES Nintendo system, which I want to build at stream soon. Maybe even today. Let's see how the day goes by, but maybe I can squeeze one in today. And yeah, we're gonna have the Bricks and Coffee Sunday on 9 a.m. Pacific as usual. It's like a chat with news and coffee. So I do that every week right now. And yeah, stay tuned. Check out my channel and stuff like that. Appreciate it.
And as usual, Mike is linked in the description below. So go check him out if you haven't heard of him before. Great channel, great live streams, and he's really good fun. So Mike, again, thanks for being on as usual every Thursday. And talk to you during the week and see you next week.
Talk to you soon, guys. Thank you.
Bye, man.
Have fun, Mike.
Bye, Mike.
See ya.
Rogue, I forgot. What is that? Are you still there? I think Rogue is going to.
Oh, what's it, sorry?
No, the is that the lighthouse? What's that in the back? That's not
so
the
that
old
is the Tiger Widow Island set. Let me find the instructions. 1 second. Here we go. So set 70604 Tiger Widow Island from Skybound. So really cool set.
Yeah, actually, I wasn't sure. I do have that, and I think there was a lighthouse in that wave as well, wasn't there?
In the second wave, yeah, there was it was one of the few Ninjago seasons I think that got a second wave, and yeah, that lighthouse set. I really want that set. It looks so cool.
Zane is insane in that one. The wooden.
Oh yeah, is it Echo Zane? That's it. Echo Zane.
Yeah.
He looks
He
cool.
is
There's some nice minifigures in Skybound. Really cool
I've
stuff.
been trying to collect Zanes for a while. There's some really unusual Zanes, and there's even the one from when he was a biker. That's a really good one as well.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I think. Oh, there you go. London Bridge Bricks has one of the recent ones.
Yeah, that's from this
Magazine.
magazine site.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
if you can't get this, let me know and I'll buy you one and I'll post it to you.
Oh, thanks, man. They're very hard to find over here now.
Yeah.
So this is as well. I've got the original Zane as well from 2011. Yeah, 2011. So that's original Zane. So,
yeah, those old head wraps were a bit strange, weren't they?
yeah, I think they were the same ones from the original Ninja theme from like 2000 or 99. So they just used the same piece again. But yeah, then they started changing them, of course. But I think I've got the original Zane, the Possession one from the Ghost series, and then I think the 2012 Zane. I don't have many, but there's some cool Zane minifigures for sure. Yeah, really cool stuff.
And Woo, there's a few cool Woos as well. I'm not sure if this is racist. Craigle wants me to say 33 and a third. 33 and a third.
I'm not sure if this is racist.
I think you can get away with it. You're Welsh.
Exactly. Well, Welsh and Irish are pretty close. We're Celts, so we can slag each other like that. So that's fine. So I hope you're getting yourself all happy with that one, Craigle.
Right. Why did you get that set? Why did you want to get that particular set?
Nope. Sorry?
Who?
Why did you want to get that set?
Who, me?
Yeah. Why did you...
sorry. The Tiger Widow Island set.
Yeah.
So I remember when the set came out, 2016, I think. So that's where I was sort of starting to watch the Ninjago show, and that was the latest season. And I was watching the show before, but that's when I really started watching it, and that was the latest season. So it looks really cool. I like the architecture, like the whole design of the set is really nice. Like the mountain build as well looks really cool, and I like how they use the drill piece there for the mountain. So it's really clever, and just the building looks really nice as well. Really nice design to it. That window element there is just incredible. So yeah, it's just an overall really nice design set. I don't think it was too expensive as well. It was really good value. I don't have the minifigures, but you did also get this little balloon as well, which is quite funny for Woo. So it's a really cool set, and just like that the build down there as well.
Yeah, Rogue, show the balloon again, Rogue.
Oh, okay.
Please.
There you go. That's the balloon.
Can he sit in it, or does it just hang off the side of it, or what?
So yeah, you can place a minifigure inside, I think, but I don't know. I don't think they they can't they basically they're just sort of loose inside. You can't attach them to studs or anything because of the build in the middle. But it's a really cool little build. But just the main Tiger Widow Island itself just looks fantastic. So yeah, really wanted this set for a long time, and just I really regret it not getting back in. Yeah, I regretted not getting it back in the day. Sorry, yeah, it's just a really cool set. So finally got it.
Ryan, what's your Twitch channel called? Because I don't have that linked down in the description.
M&R Games.
Okay, and how many on Twitch are they called? Followers, subscribers, or what are they called?
The Twitch equivalent to subscribers on YouTube are called followers. Yeah.
And how many do you have at the moment?
That's a good question. I don't know. Hold on. Let's find out.
Is it easy to promote yourself on Twitch? Like, how do you? What's the scenario with Twitch compared to YouTube?
I have 4,000 followers. Growing on Twitch is infinitely harder than YouTube because there is no algorithm to it, and there's also the idea of if you're not live, you're not growing or even giving yourself the opportunity to grow, because there's no like on Twitch, you don't get residual viewership like you can on YouTube. A Twitch stream a year from now, or that you did a year ago, is not just all of a sudden going to become popular, right? It's done, it's over. You don't get any backlog of content in that way. To grow a Twitch channel, you basically have to exist elsewhere and promote people to go to your Twitch channel. It's all I'm sure it's possible, but it is way harder than growing in a space like YouTube or TikTok or Instagram. There's just no just such a little chance you're gonna actually grow from just Twitch promoting your stuff, because they really don't.
Yeah, because myself and Greg were talking about this the other day. We could actually share the live stream from here onto Twitch. I don't know, would that be worthwhile, or would it be just kind of a waste of time?
Multi-streaming?
Yeah. I think Beyond the Brick do it.
What?
I think Beyond the Brick do it.
Well, and I don't think they get a lot of viewers, so I would say no, I wouldn't do that.
So far, any stream that I've ever seen that's done that, it's always been YouTube. No one's been on Twitch, like chatting away.
Yeah, actually, I see Kevin Hinkle when he does his streams on a Friday. I mean, he's always just got like 1 or 2 people maybe watching on.
Yeah,
on
yeah. I mean, it's I guess in the sense of like it doesn't cost you anything, it's worth it, I suppose. But like you're just not really going to get anything out of it either.
Yeah, it needs to be one or the other. It's not worth being a hybrid by the sounds of it. So.
Yeah, plus the Twitch Lego space is, I mean, it may as well be non-existent. Like, so I just wouldn't bother.
And can people make money on Twitch, like gaming or doing whatever they're doing?
Yeah, that's why it's pop. I mean,
I mean, it's easier to make money on Twitch than it is YouTube. So
it's what?
It's easier to make money on Twitch than it is YouTube.
That's subjective.
I mean, the thresholds are so much lower. I mean,
I guess if you're looking at it that way. But yeah, yeah, I mean, you have ad revenue, which is, I mean, it's, I don't know, maybe at a higher level, but like at the level I'm at, I make like no money from ad revenue on Twitch. And then like I guess, I mean, I don't have donations set up on Twitch, but you can like definitely donations are like a big thing for that for a lot of people. And then the main thing is like subscriptions, like Twitch subs. So like that's like $5, you know, for a person for like a month. And then you split that essentially half and half with Twitch. And then like if your channel grows, you can get a better cut of that essentially. But like, yeah, I mean, most people will get half and half, and that's that. So those are like the main.
I literally only resurrected my Twitch account just to watch you and Sans. That's I've had no interest. Sometimes Bricks O'Brien, but like you know, you and Sans kind of were the ones. I suppose because I know you guys, and it's just like another way to see you guys, just to say hello and stuff. But I've never even thought to myself, because I like playing games. Now, granted, most of the games I play now are Lego games, but I used to play a lot of Call of Duty and a lot of Resident Evil, and I love kind of horror games. Although now I have to play them in the dark, in the bright, because I'm a bit afraid. But yeah, I've never thought of gaming, and even now there are a lot of people like Darren, like Solo. You're going to start a second channel, are you, for gaming?
Yeah, it's set up, just nothing's happened with it yet. I haven't announced it, but it is there. It is there.
Did I spoil it on you?
No. I was going to start announcing it soon, but yeah, I'm going to stop streaming on my channel and just put it over to a separate channel because it's just it's weird.
Well, why did you branch off your own channel though?
Yeah, no, I just want to keep it separate. I want to keep it separite. Yeah.
If you game on your main channel, would that mess up the algorithm?
Probably.
I mean, it wouldn't necessarily. I don't know. It doesn't like. I don't think it like is a thing where they're like, "Oh, this guy's playing games now. We're gonna not." It's more of like nobody really subscribed to you for that, so they're not going to click on it, and then it's just going to do poorly because nobody's going to click on it because it's going to have a poor click-through rate, and then anyone that does click on it, just because I don't know, maybe they just happen to click on it. If they don't enjoy it the way they enjoy the other videos, they're not going to watch it very long, and it's a downward spiral of this video just doesn't do well on your channel, period, and there's nothing you can do about it, so you may as well keep it. Like, I wouldn't play Call of Duty on my Lego channel. There's absolutely no reason to do that. It would just bomb, like, just awful. It's not worth like uploading there. So,
and you'd have to like not curse as well.
Oh yeah, I can do whatever I want. It's my channel, but yeah.
Do you know the funny thing is, like,
liberated. Come on,
that's another thing. When Jang was on last week, he said that like he doesn't like to say even the word crap because people complained when he said the word crap once. They're like, "Oh my god, you can't curse." But like, I mean, I think that's a bit like everyone says crap or shit now and then. But like, I mean, it's.
Yeah, it depends on how you build yourself up. I mean, Jang's channel is like very like, in a sense, family friendly and like tight and like, you know, really proper. If you want, or professional, like professional, I would say is pretty subjective to a degree, but like more so than a lot of other Lego channels where I'm way more loose with my language because it's my channel and I don't care. But he has built his brand to be not that. And like, so when you get outside of that, you're going to have trouble. Now, I think the word crap is quite a low bar to have trouble with, but still.
I mean, on one or two of my videos, I've even been talking about stripper poles. So I mean, like, I obviously aren't that concerned about like some of the stuff that I say, but someone said about Tommy Seabricks. He like that's part of him. He curses a lot, like you know. And he doesn't care about, yeah, and I mean, if you go to Tommy's channel and you're offended, well, then you know you shouldn't be there because that's what he does. And there's always some other place to go. It's like watching a TV. If you don't like what you're watching, just change the channel. It's easy as that.
Right.
And hey, 50 Bricks, how's it going, man?
Jang had his videos on YouTube Kids, so he has to be nice. I mean, somewhat. I mean, I don't think I've ever had a video show up on YouTube Kids ever. So like, you know, there is a difference there in your audience when you end up on YouTube Kids. Like that's just you know, if you want to call it unfortunate or just like a byproduct or whatever, like that is definitely a difference. Yeah.
And Ryan, with the other channels you're busy. You're like full on YouTube busy. You've got a vlog channel, you have a games channel, you've got your collecting channel, and you've your main. Did I miss any out? No.
Podcast now. The Bad Bricks.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Whole nother thing.
That's on a separate channel. So do you and Timmy share that? Is it just so everybody in the chat knows? Is that like you host it one day, he hosts it, you join together? And what is that particular podcast all about?
I run the stream off my stuff here, and we just join a Discord call once a week and talk. Like there's no, I mean, it's like a Switch thing. It's the same setup every week or whatever, like bar if we have a guest or not. And then shoot, what was the second part? Oh, what is it about? The slogan I came up for it when we were going to start it is Bad Bricks, the podcast you'll love to hate. The name infers Lego, but it's not really about Lego. Like, cause Timmy and I would have these phone calls, and like every time we would have a phone call, it would just go for an hour. Like that's just what it was. Like I'd call him up and I'd be like, yo, what's up? Like I have this thing. And we'd literally talk for an hour. And eventually I'm like, Timmy, we just need to do a podcast and like make these phone calls a podcast. And so it's just basically whatever the hell we want to talk about, which is not maybe ideal because you do want to have somewhat of a niche, but that's kind of what it is more or less. So yeah.
And does it take long to edit if you do a recorded one?
No, they're all live. You just live stream them and then let it go live. I do pay someone to do like highlights of it. Like same for my gaming stuff. Because at some point you can't do everything.
And is it growing at a particular rate? Do you see any growth in it?
I don't know. I haven't really given that a lot of thought yet. It's still like in its infancy. It's 23 or whatever episodes. Like I don't know. Yeah. I haven't looked at it yet to like see where it was and where it's going.
Yeah, I do miss the old podcast on your channel. Really,
it was good. Yeah, I agree. The issue with Bricks, or not the issue. I mean, it just kind of like we all just kind of like decided we wanted to be done with it, I guess. But like the other thing is like as a thing on my channel, it was every week the worst performing video on my channel, which probably just isn't good for a YouTube channel, like type of deal. So yeah,
because it was that one and it was Greg's one. Missing pieces. I used to do the housework, listen to those every single week. And I mean, people don't realize, that sometimes things get a little bit stale, or two people want to go and do something else and have commitments or whatever. Yeah. So stuff like that does have to go. And I think that's why Shy and those guys, I think that's why their one is quite good and it's very popular. Shy, Claire, and the Ninja with the Bricks, Black Architect Claire, and it's a really good one. And anyone who is looking for a podcast, check it out. They swap that on different channels, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
So
I think I've told them I don't think that's the ideal way to do it. Obviously on a small scale, like for you, Sai, or anyone watching this stream, or like in this chat, maybe even like we know where to find it, right? But like anyone new that comes across your content, they are not gonna find the rest of them. Like that's just not gonna happen. So like that's why to me it was particularly important to like make a new channel for it and put it all in one place. And they don't care, it's fine, it's not a big deal for them. Like but like just from like a business side of it or like a analytical side of it, like having it all in one place to me is like very important.
Yeah. No, I mean, you're right, because it's like a TV show. You know where it's going to be each week and what time and where to tune in. So Cabbage Face thinks me doing the housework would be like a Queen video. I'll video it for you and send it to you, man, if you're into that.
Get on Patreon for that.
No, he'd definitely love that. We could swap videos, Cabbage Face. You do them for me and I'll do them for you.
Oh God. I would hate to be what Cabbage would send you, and I'll hate to see what you're sending.
He'd have like some sort of feather duster or something like that.
And that's about it.
I can't remember what is
Sonic Hoover.
I'll have my new Hoover and my new tongue.
Yeah, puffing steak.
What, your shrunken thong? Oh my God! Don't bend over, sir.
Yeah, don't get your tongue stuck in that; it'll ruin the motor.
Oh yeah, there's another interesting thing, Ryan, I wanted to talk to you about. Eye floaters. Now, I have eye floaters as well. Now, do you ever get a fright by one of your eye floaters? Like sometimes I have a big one, and sometimes in a sunny day, it's like a bloody fly or something is coming.
I have just been annoyed by them this whole stream. I don't know if you see me, like when I shake my head, I'm trying to move it.
Like, does that work? Does that ever work?
They move for a little bit and they come back. I mean, I'm not scared necessarily by them, but they are just annoying as hell. Does anyone else on here actually have eye floaters that? Greg, who else?
It's like X-ray. It's like X-ray worms going across your eyes.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't mean I'm scared by them, like, that there's something wrong. I went to the doctor before I even heard what they were. But no, sometimes it's like there's a fly coming or a bee, and I'm like, Jesus, what's that? Or I go like that, and Lorraine is like, what are you doing now? I'm like, oh, it's just
the only solution for me is like sunglasses right now, and they don't get rid of them like all the way, but like it makes it way easier to like live with it. So they are the worst. I mean, the best way I've ever heard it described is painless torture, because it literally, like, it doesn't hurt, like, but God, like, it is just the worst. So
yeah, what I get, I close my eyes and I see loads of little coloured dots, just loads and loads of loads. I've been to a doctor about it. He says, yeah, probably by the time I'm like 50, I'm gonna have to have my cataracts sorted out. That's what I early signs apparently.
The cataract thing though, like so there's a surgery you can get for your floaters where they'll basically take the fluid out of your eye, which is where the floaters are essentially suspended, and then they will replace that fluid with like a saline solution or something. But the issue with that, like the real only issue, like there's a 0.1% chance like you'll have other complications, but like the biggest issue is like your cataracts will develop at a way younger age. But like, can't cataracts just be like they swap out the lens and you're good to go? I don't know how degrading that is to your vision though. But yeah,
I think my granddad, he had it, and I think you got to go back every 10 years to have the operation done to be switched out, or it could just slip. Like one day it could just slip, and then next year you're blind in your eye and you got to go for an operation.
Sounds like a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's a proper pain in the ass. Yeah. And you're blind. Yeah, apparently you're blind as well after the operation. You're blind for like 2 or 3 days. My granddad was blind for 2 or 3 days, and then eventually his vision came back, and then a few weeks later it slipped and he was blind again. Yeah, it's a yeah, exactly.
I had laser eye surgery 15 years ago, and obviously it's worn off now, folks. But the floaters remained. Nothing changed. I mean, that wasn't what you had the operation for, is to correct your vision.
Yeah, you can. There is like a laser that they can like break up floaters with, but typically for younger people, that's not going to be a thing. Because like they're too close to your retina. So like if they tried to zap them or like dissolve them, essentially, they would probably hit your retina too, and that would not be good for you. So
no.
Yeah, laser eye surgery won't help your floaters, especially if it's not specifically for them anyway.
If anything, Ryan, it makes it worse because you can see them better.
Yeah, I know. If you get your eyes dilated, apparently, like you can get a really like diluted I think it's called atropine. I still need to try it. I need to go to the eye doctor and just like beg him to like prescribe it to me. But like apparently it'll like dilate your eyes slightly, so it has a very minimal effect. Like it's not like when you normally go to the eye doctor and then you can't like see for the next 4 hours. Like you just dilate your eyes slightly, and like you can't see your floaters anymore and you're pretty much good to go. It's not like a forever solution, but like, you know, if you need to have a day and just not see your floaters,
yeah,
go. So I need to try that. That's definitely on the list of things.
I don't know if you remember when we were on a BRICKITECT live stream and I had the bad eye. They gave me that stuff and I could see eye floaters here and nothing here, but they gave me instructions that I couldn't read because my eye was wonky. So what I read was put drops into left eye every 2 hours. So I was doing this and my iris was enormous, right. And I was so freaked out, but it didn't go the next day and I thought I broke my eye, so I had to ring the hospital. But I had no depth perception.
I look like the geezer at the Goonies.
Yeah. But every time I tried to grab something, I was missing. So I rang the hospital and I said, "Look, I think I broke my eye." And they said, "How many times have you been putting it in?" And I said, "Every 2 hours, like it says." And they said, "Every 2 hours." No, you should put it in once every 4 hours. And I was like, "Oh my God!" I put about 2 days worth in like 12 hours. The pain went away. But I thought they'd give me a patch. I think everyone wanted me to get a patch.
Hey, you could do to bring the Pirates theme into a stream.
I was actually looking forward to a bit of a patch. I think it was near Halloween, but
I could tell you something that is worse than losing than a bit of eye floater in your eye or something like that. Is where I was at a building site once and something collapsed, and I was probably like, say, where my TV was. So I was really close to it. And collapsed, and this almighty bang! It was a real loud metal hollow sound that came, which just rung right through. I lost complete and utter hearing, and it still hasn't come back properly. But I couldn't walk. I couldn't physically walk back to my truck. I was completely like a state of
concussion grenade.
Your equilibrium had gone.
Yeah, it was like the most bizarre thing in all my life. Like, I wasn't the only one. There's a couple of builders over on the floor, and they were just kind of like on the floor, just like, oh my God. I was like, what the hell was just happening? Yeah, it was so loud, and all I could hear for like the next 4 weeks was just this almighty ringing in my ear.
Right.
It was horrible. Yeah, but first of all, I thought my eardrum exploded, but lucky enough it didn't. But yeah, that was really horrible. It's just paralyzed. Yeah, driving back in an ambulance, it was horrible.
I tell you, one of the worst things that ever happened to me, something along those lines. Anyway, I was in Croatia. I was jet skiing in Croatia, around some islands, and then I found a cave. So I went swimming in the cave, and it's beautiful, the most scenic, beautiful thing I've ever done. And but the problem was, I was kind of swimming a little bit underwater. You had to go underwater to get into the cave, and it was all lit up, phosphorus, everything like that. It was like something out of a movie. It was brilliant. And then I got on land, and as soon as I got back to the mainland in Croatia, I got on and I was like, oh my God, I feel drunk. And I couldn't stop being sick. And what happened was I got water in my ears, right? And it wouldn't get out. But the problem is with that is that your body, for some reason, right, your body thinks it's being poisoned. So what it does is you voluntarily just, you've been sick all over the place. It's the weirdest sensation. And you got to wait for the water. I had to wait 3 days for the water to come out of my ears before, one, I could walk again. And two, I could start eating ice cream again and start sort of drinking at like 10 o'clock in the morning, because it's socially acceptable when you go on holiday, folks, to be able to do that. But yeah, that was really odd. It was a really weird thing. But your ears, nose and throat and your eyeballs, you know, they're quite important. The funniest little thing that goes out on them, and it completely throws you. It really does.
Asian Studios. I just looked, and none of the mods deleted your message. BFAB had that problem yesterday, so it's no one deleting your message. So don't worry, whoever you're saying hello to. And it happened to me actually the other day as well. I was saying hello to Will Harper, and the message got deleted. So don't worry about it, man.
Yeah, it's a YouTube problem. I don't know if it's on both mobile and PC, but I've noticed sometimes, like I'll send a comment and it just doesn't show up. Like it's just a YouTube glitch at the moment, I think.
Yeah,
it's really weird.
If you see anything you're only going to get stuff deleted if you're saying things that shouldn't be said, really. So don't worry about it. It's cool. So I think I said hello to Brick Witchery. Rogue has to go in 5 minutes, or I mean, if he wants to head now, Rogue, that's cool.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, thank you for the invite, so I appreciate it, and great to see everyone, and it's really cool conversations this evening. I appreciate it, and
see you later.
Take
All
care,
the
man.
best. Enjoy the Minecraft Mania, Ryan, and enjoy the Ninjago sets, Greg. And yeah, what's that?
Before you go, Rogue, do you want to plug your channel? If you've any live streams or videos coming out in the next while.
Yeah, again, thank you for the invite. In terms of content, I just released a brand new video today talking about sort of buying used Lego sets, the pros and cons of that sort of scenario, and I'm talking about this set particular here, the Jade and Lentil Dragon. So that's new on the channel. Upcoming videos. I have a video at the weekend talking about a bit of some of the important sets in Lego's history that at least I have in my own collection. For example, the Lego House set. So that's going to be at the weekend, and that's what I've got planned for the moment. But again, thank you for the invite, and I appreciate it. And take care, everyone. Have a good day.
Take care, man.
All
the best.
I love you.
Take care, guys. Bye.
And I think we're going to lose Darren. Do you have to bring your dog out to have a wee or something?
Yeah, he's got to go out and do his business because apparently somehow I've ended up with a bloody dog. He's not even mine. But my brother's not here, so somehow I've adopted a dog.
You just put a nappy on it. Put a diaper on it.
Bloody hell, I would. God.
Somehow
I've ended up with a dog.
Bear.
Yeah. God. I tell you, the hair as well is. I brush. I'm the one brushing him every day as well. He's not mine. God.
Oh, so it's a nice dog, though.
Yeah,
hey,
show us your dog.
It's a lovely dog. Don't get me wrong.
Get your dog out.
Yeah, get your dog out. Show us your dog.
I am wearing pajamas, so be prepared. Wait, Nelson.
Once you're not in a tongue, it's fine.
I'm not even wearing that side.
Ding dong. He's wearing his pajamas.
Yeah, man, I'm in my beachy.
What have you got in your pajamas? You got like pictures of Lego minifigures or something on them.
I've got my Batman on today.
Ninjago. You can, I think you can actually get Ninjago. It's gorgeous. Yeah,
he's got really bad ears though. He's got really bad ears. I know you can't see it on here, but yeah, he's been scratching his ears so much he's actually gone bald, and the vets don't have a clue. $5.5 grand to try and work out that they don't know.
Wow,
that is a lot of money.
Yeah.
Who else? Ryan, do you have any pets?
I don't do that.
No,
I didn't do that.
I love pets, but honestly, it's a pain in the backside. They're a tie. They really are.
Yeah, I couldn't.
They are, especially when they're not yours as well. It's
sorry. So also, I can't help but you're flexing some. Are you flexing some sort of lit up Vader's castle in the background there?
Yeah.
That's a cue for you to plug yourself.
There's nothing to plug at the moment, I'm afraid. Yeah, pretty much.
Hello.
Yeah. No, unfortunately, I haven't got. I'm working all weekend as well, so it's just there's nothing really happening at the moment.
Your money grabbing. You're doing tech.
Work needs it. I need the money. So Lego is expensive.
You got a family. Lego, down the pecking order. Sometimes that's the way it goes.
Sometimes, yeah. Well, they were desperate. They offered me triple times. I was like, go on then. Reluctantly, but the missus ain't happy. But you want to move house, you got to pay. You got to pay for it somehow, haven't you? So
yeah, that's the way it goes, mate. You got to work. It's the way it goes. Nothing happens, unless you win the lottery. You got to work hard for it. That's life.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm in the process of sorting a lot of stuff anyway. That's going back up in the loft anyway. I just put it there because it was in my way. So I know a lot of people earlier on were complaining about why is it looking so empty, because this is all of this is going up in the loft, being switched out for a few other sets. Some of them not Lego. That might piss a few people off.
But... You're going to do a bit of Kobe. What's with the Kobe? Everyone's doing Kobe at the moment. I feel kind of left out.
Got my Kobe stuff. Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, God. There you are. Yeah, there you go. Whoa. Yeah, that's my Challenger 2 tank.
It's the figure that comes with it.
Oh, who wants to see that? My God, it's the most incredible figures known to man. Brace yourself, everybody. Brace yourself.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, what is that?
Yeah, I've seen that one. To be fair, I mean, there's one thing you could give Kobe. I mean, to be honest, I class those more like the Friends dolls kind of thing, but even that is not even a good comparison.
I said on Guava King stream yesterday, it's like if Emmett had his way with a Playmobil.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But to be fair, I mean, I have one person when I put my community post out there says, "Oh, look, you bought fake Lego." I was like, "Well, it's not Lego. It's not fake. It's their own thing.
It's not Leppin.
No, it's not Leppin." So,
oh, I thought you were running to get some Kobe.
No.
He was running away from the Kobe, I think.
My only thing with some of those companies is like they copy the literal Lego pieces sometimes, or like really similarly. That's one of the issues I have with it to some degree. Like where like you'll see Lego come out with like a 1x2 slope piece, and then they'll make like the same 1x2 slope piece. And it's like, well, you know, you're not. It's not knockoff like Leppin, but like it's still not, you know, quite original.
It's close.
no, yeah. I mean, the thing is, though, I mean, to be fair, a lot of these companies are within their rights to do it because they did.
I'm sure it's not
trademark
illegal,
it because obviously they lost the patent in like 1989, wasn't it? So it was their own fault for not trademarking it. But yeah, I don't know. It's I get what you're going with, Ryan. I do. But I mean, to be fair with Kobe, they've come up with like like you pull these bricks off here. Yeah, you got these little slope pieces that they come up with, but then they come up with some right weird pieces on here.
Right.
Proper weird pieces. Which actually I'm amazed that Lego haven't even come up with. You know, it's like double-sided or triple-sided bricks. You know, it's
they make things specifically for sets, don't they? I mean, how much was that set you got there, and how many pieces was it, Solo?
That is 685 pieces for that one. That was 35 quid. That was.
That's not bad, man.
It's pretty good. I mean, I've got 4 sets here sitting next to me. Yeah, I've got two Mark 1 tanks here, and the Spitfire and the Messerschmitt, and the whole lot cost me about 100 quids. Yeah, they're not small sets either. They're bloody massive. So, yeah, I think I've got HMS Belfast coming. I've got the Tirpitz, not the Tirpitz, the Bismarck as well, and that sent me back a few hundred quid. They were.
I quite fancy the HMS Belfast because I've got the Lego Tower Bridge set, and then one day when I do London Bridge, there will be a London Bridge Lego bridge one day, folks. I can moor it up in between the two.
To be fair, I think I mean, if you want to use a discount code, I've got a discount code for you, Greg. But I mean, to be fair, I'm actually doing a lot of talks at the moment because I'm actually going down to the National Tank Museum down in Dorset. I'm having a chat with them to do like a video, but obviously I can't do it until obviously they're open up. They said that obviously no one's allowed down there. I was like, that's fine, but they're really, really interested in for me to go down there, and as many people will want to go down there because obviously they want to get their name out there again to try and get more people down there. So
that's what Brickmania did. They did that at the with Beyond the Brick. They came up with the Tank Museum in London.
Yeah,
by Brick Retreat.
I'm going down to the main one in Dorset, so I'm going to do something down there. Probably take a few things with me and take a load of guys down and do a load of filming and just watch me chase around my daughter for probably 2.5 hours because she'll more likely come with me as well.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, I'm chatting with them as well anyway. So yeah, it hopefully should be a little bit fun. But again, that's a few months away. Yeah. Anyway, before Boris.
Are you into tanks, Si? Do you like a good tank?
I do. I've seen Shy's tanks and stuff like that, and I do like the Brickmania ones. The Kobe ones look good as well. I wouldn't have any, I've no scenery for them. I've nothing, you know, if Lego brought stuff like that out, I know they won't, they can't, but if they did, I'd buy it obviously, but it'd be just to have it, you know what I mean? But I think they look good,
Yeah, to be fair, I mean, for what they are, I mean, it's like you saw the B-17 last week. It doesn't look like Lego or Kobe, whatever you got. I mean,
show us it because it's massive. Why does it keep doing that as well?
Because it's obviously it's very front ending, and I'm leaning it forward, and it just wants to spin round. I mean, obviously it doesn't do it while it's flat, but I mean, you look at that, it doesn't really look like it's made from bricks. The plane is in the bedroom, and the missus has gone to bed.
Model. I'll go ask you a question though. Why do tanks have fuel tanks on the back of them? Because to me, that's a bit of a design flaw.
Well, that's a very good question, and I can answer that if I have my script in front of me.
Your script?
Yeah.
Show us underneath there, Solo.
So what?
Show us the bottom of the tank.
The bottom of the tank? Yeah.
See, Chris, buy bricking it. And buy Brick Witchery, and somebody else went buy.
See you later, Chris. I like the tracks. They look good.
Yeah, they work really, really well. They do. They work really well. Much better than anything that Lego's come up with, I'm afraid. Yeah, they're solid plastic and they just drive across anything. I mean, I've got a very shiny surface along here and it still goes across it. Really good. And plus also when you do it, like the tracks move individually. If you bear with me 2 seconds, I'll go grab the B17. One moment.
Yeah, that's no worries. Sarah, do you want to show off your video stuff? A lot of people are asking, what you building?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I sort of got super absorbed. So what we did was we opened up all the bandmates. So I have it's kind of hard to see, but I have a huge pile here behind the big brick bank of all the different bandmates from the box.
They're
and we made,
ways.
they all come with different beat bits. There's one beat bit that is exclusive to the figure, and then all the other ones are randomized. So I have to figure out which has the beat bits that I don't have. And then we've also put together 2 of the beat boxes. And yeah, we have the, what are the official names for these guys?
This is the Alien DJ, I think.
Alien DJ.
Alien DJ and the Hip Hop Robot.
And Hip Hop Robot.
They're pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah, they're really neat. Like, these are way cooler than I expected them to be. And I haven't even built, like, the mermaid one that I most wanted. But already I'm just like, wow, these are super cool. The figure pieces are really, really neat. And there's a bunch of different pieces. And
keep your beat bits in the back here.
Yeah.
Sarah, did they do them discount where you guys are?
Yeah, that's why we ended up actually getting them, because they were already discounted. We really don't buy Lego unless there's some sort of promotion or discount to it.
Yeah.
So
they were like 20% off. So like we saved €5 on each of them. So we got
That's
basically
good because you bought a few and you get one free effectively, didn't you?
Yeah, basically, yeah. We got
Exactly.
1.5 for free, and the
And
bandmates
do you guys
were.
like the tiles as well? Do you like the tiles on them as well, Sarah? Because I know that
oh
I
my
kind of
gosh, they are so
beat
cool.
bits, yeah,
The
that's what you
tiles
need.
are really ridiculously cool. Like, they're
yeah.
all really tons of cool pictures.
Yeah.
It's hard to
I
see
like
because it's hard with it.
I like it. I like it at the right price. I like it.
Yeah, I think these are awesome. They're super fun. And I know a lot of people are complaining about the price of them, but I really think that it's a pretty quality product. I feel like if you're just, want one of them even, they're really neat.
I mean, if you give this to somebody and they have the app, they can do their thing, right? They can play around with it, and then you get a couple of pieces extra.
Yeah.
Somebody a great gift.
And you get a ton of the beat bits if you get the beat box guy. Yeah, exactly. You guys have them too. I want the mermaid, but my mermaid isn't here yet.
Yeah,
there. Well, dang, I wish I had known. We could have done a video stream. Everyone could have built their beat box.
Well, we could pop. I'm free tomorrow if you want me to join on your stream at some stage. I am.
Do you mean Saturday?
Saturday. See, that's why.
Yeah, Saturday. I was like, we don't stream tomorrow.
Sarah's like, what's he talking about?
I'm just like,
Hold on. We're asking Si to build one of these. It's a bit of a push.
Yeah. How long are you streaming for? 3 hours? 4 hours?
What did you build last night, Si? And did you actually finish it?
Did I finish it? It's still sitting beside me with all the bits and pieces.
Oh dear.
I think these are good. In all honesty, I think these are better than the collectible minifigure series. I really do.
they're really cool.
It's just a shame that they're surrounded by controversy. But I just couldn't believe it when they said what the prices were when they came out. But
I'm in love. Have you built one at all yet, Greg?
no, I'm kind of saving it up. I don't know why I'm saving it up, but I'm going to build this dragon first. But I like them. The tiles and all this sort of stuff. I don't know, man. I'm going to have some sort of disco or nightclub or something like that. 100 club. I'll have in the city maybe, and just have all sorts of music like that. I mean, there is a brand. I don't know what the name of the brand is, but they've actually come up with a llama T-shirt. I think you can only get it in America, and it's all coral. And where the pocket is, you've got the llama's glasses in them, and it looks really good. But I just knew at the time. When I looked, I was like, "Oh, I've got to have that. That's fantastic." But the problem being, you can only get it in America. So that was that.
We're doing some VIP rewards on the Lego store as well. You could get special posters with the llama or something, and the one was signed by llama, but it's already gone. And strange stuff. They're really trying to promote it in a weird way.
This is so cute, though. I'm so in love with it. And apparently, like all the things that you build on the back are all unique to the beat box that you get. So each one has a different little thing that you custom build on the back. That's so cool.
Yeah. Sarah, can you show me the bottom of it as well? Can you, like, for display purposes, can you put it on? Yeah, you can. That's pretty cool.
So that's the bottom
put them on
of
top
it.
of each other.
Yeah,
if you want.
I think you probably could if it didn't have the handle on it.
I tell you what, folks, there's going to be they will make some great decorations for Christmas trees. Some sort of.
I mean, it doesn't like no or anything, so it slides around. But I guess you probably could if you had a way to secure
Stack
it.
them all.
Yeah.
And yeah, Greg brings up a good point. You could hang these in your tree if you want to.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I'm so in love with it.
This could be this. Yeah, this could be like this ornament displays. This is a little bit small for a brand.
Yeah. Christmas ones, folks. We'll make some Christmas ones.
I feel like super vindicated in my obsession with these. I was already like, wow, those are cool. And now that I have them in person, I'm like, yeah, these are super cool. I really
like it. That one's got like a really cool eyepiece. He's got like those nice glasses with a kind of a spectrum analyzer going across them, which I think
underneath he has like a really kind looking like Cyberman face, and then on top he has the cool glasses.
Yeah, it's as far as I've seen, it's me, you, and probably BrickClicker are the people who are really excited about this. And there's the second wave. We know there's a second wave, and I think someone said it's going to be a stage, which
we're gonna get copyright strikes.
Oh, not again! Oh my god!
Oh, I'm obsessed.
If you say allegedly, does that get you off the hook?
Yeah, there's a friend set, right? That is like a music stage or something.
Yeah, I have the pop star show stage, which is really cool. And I guess you could probably use it for your video figures to put on a concert.
That's pretty cool, yeah. I managed to get on Amazon. They had the mermaid and they had the pirate for, I think it was for €13, but they didn't have the rest of them on sale. It's unavailable until
because it was the opposite here. It's the opposite here.
Oh, really?
Here, all of them were on sale except for the pirate and the mermaid.
Until today, so we ordered the last two now too.
It's like they made a mistake or something.
That's weird. Yeah, I went to Smith's, and Smith said that they weren't available until the 3rd of March, and I was like, "Come on, lads!" So they eventually came onto the website, and they were only €12 or $12.99 or something. So I bought the extra 4. The Wonder Woman set was only €25, so I bought that, and everything came to about €70, which is pretty good.
Yeah. That's nice.
Because, and I put value in that because it's something I want and like. So I mean, I didn't mind paying that.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if you're a figure person, this is just a no-brainer if you love figures. And I that's one of the big reasons I got back into Lego was because I love collecting the figures. And so if you like figures, this is just totally your jam. It's just so cool.
Yeah. I usually collect double CMFs. So I always have a display set, and then I always have another set for like spare heads or bodies or stuff like that. So yeah, Craig says the printed tiles are insane. They are. They're really, really good.
Yeah, they're excellent.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out like they come in these as well. So
yeah,
which ones? Because we have 2 waves, right? So one wave is for sale, and then we need the beat bits that we don't have. So
I'm gonna open all my beat boxes, and then I'm gonna make like a list or picture of all the beat bits that I have, and I'm gonna try to pick the figure that has the beat bits I don't already have. Then I can get all the beat bits.
Joel says, wait, where is over here for SARASTARBRICKS?
Oh, I'm in the Netherlands.
Netherlands,
yeah, sorry about that. I'm American, but I moved to the Netherlands, which is a very small country, usually known as Holland in the US. I moved here like 4 or 5 years ago.
And Mike is from?
He's Dutch. He's from the Netherlands originally. So we live right outside of Amsterdam.
But I only speak English, so you don't hear an accent anymore. That's Sarah.
Een beetje Nederlands. So sometimes people come to the streams and it's like you're allowed to speak English and a little bit of Dutch. That's fine. Yeah. As long as we can understand what you're saying, it's all good.
You always get like kind of like ABC and loads of emojis and stuff. We're actually lucky tonight. We don't have any mad stuff going on, so that's okay.
Sarah, I'm curious. How many, as a percentage of your viewership, how many of them are actually Dutch?
I actually have no idea, but it surprises me sometimes when people show up and they're like, oh, I'm in the Netherlands too. And I'm just like, oh, really? Because I often wonder how my videos get recommended to people. Like, do they get recommended to Americans because they're in English? is it in the UK because we're on that time zone, or is it people in the Netherlands? So I really am not sure. For YouTube video viewership, I think it's a lot different of a breakdown than the people that show up to the streams. So the highest number of people who are viewing the regular videos are just people in the UK and Americans. But people that show up to the stream, surprisingly, there are some Dutch people who come, and I'm like, oh wow, that's really cool.
That is cool, because for me, the UK is number 6. Number 1 is the USA. Number 2, for some strange reason, is Indonesia. And number 3 is Mexico. That's bizarre.
I think the Indonesia one is probably because of I think shorts and that kind of thing is very popular over there. In Asia, like quick content like that, I think is popular in Asia. So I imagine that's why it's got quite a draw for that.
I've just got that Mario one just keeps going and going and going.
Solo has to go, so we're going to say bye to Solo.
Okay, Solo. See you tomorrow.
If you anything coming up in your channel, do you want to plug?
Not really. If I get time, I might do a review video if I can find the time or energy or willingness to do it. Yeah.
Don't get married. Anyone out there who's thinking, shall I or shan't I get married? Don't do it, because this is what happens to you.
This is what happens. I'm only 15. Yeah. Piss off, Greg. Anyway,
see you tomorrow.
See you later.
Bye. Bye.
It's hilarious.
I'm 50. That guy.
But yeah, no, you were talking about your shorts, Greg.
Yeah, there's a load of them in that cupboard, actually.
I mean, Ryan, what's your opinion on shorts? Now, I know BFAB thinks they're a waste of time, and blah, 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 and we always slag him that he's jealous that other people are able to do so well and blah. But what I think, now I know Mr. Beast has made them. So, and I did see another kind of, those kind of I rate your channel channels, and they were saying that you shouldn't do them. They clog up your subscriber feed with empty subscribers, etc., etc. But then other people were saying that this could be, it's an extremely good thing to happen to anyone making videos. But Mr. Beast went off and made loads of them, and I was thinking to myself, some people will want to. Some people won't want to, and some people will just embrace it all.
I am in the I definitely wouldn't do them on my main channel boat, because I mean it shows up in your video feed, it's going to clog it up. I don't necessarily know about empty subscribers, but I just don't think 15-second videos are what I should be uploading to my channel. I just don't think it's going to be good. The Mr. Beast thing, he's got a separate channel for it, and I could definitely, I should probably have that, like his video. I mean, they do well. So the videos do better because they're short, or subjectively better because they're shorter. They're getting more viewership, but a view on that is not going to be the same as like a view on like a 15-minute video that you do. Like the amount of, I guess, from a monetary perspective, which is how I look at a lot of like, am I going to spend time on this or not? Like, the view, like a view is worth like a 10th or a 100th of what it is in like a normal video, or it's just incredibly different because it's a shorter video. You're just not going to get ad revenue out of that like you would out of something else. But like from like a standpoint of like getting your name out there and like potentially like growing your audience elsewhere, it's like the same. I mean, to me, it's the same. Like if I was going to upload shorts, I would do shorts and TikTok, and I would just upload both videos in the same place because that's what it is. So I don't know. I mean, I don't really think about it a lot because I don't understand it yet, because I haven't spent a lot of time thinking about it other than just like, oh, it's YouTube copying TikTok. What do we know? Like,
I mean, that's what I do. When I make a short, I put the short up on YouTube. I put it onto Reels if I remember to, and I put it onto TikTok as well. And I've actually been studying it hard to see if people are coming from shorts. And I've discovered that I do get people reoccurring that, and I've gone to look because some people have left comments on the short after they've watched it. And I am getting people from them. And then I'm getting some people from TikTok coming over. I think only about 20. But I've got one TikTok that did really well. It's like 107,000 views, and I still get like about 2 or 3 people coming over every 4 weeks or something. So I mean, that isn't too bad. Now, obviously, some stuff has like gotten 100 views, but it's weird. I can't figure shorts out. I can't figure TikToks out. Brixie does TikToks. He does them every day, and they're really good.
My problem with TikTok is I'm on my 4th round of this now. I download TikTok and I want to make TikToks, and I think that it would be a good way to like maybe try to funnel some people to your channel or just like grow your brand on the whole. I think TikTok, you can't monetize shorts. Oh,
you can, yeah. So
I can't.
Yeah, if someone comes to my actual channel and I have a short shelf in my channel, and if someone watches the first one, it'll continue on, and you can get monetized on those. But if you go through the feed, like the homepage on YouTube, and you come to the short shelf there and watch a short, you don't get any money there. So if someone comes to your channel and watches any video, including shorts, you can make money from it. Now, obviously, it's like 0.1 of a cent or something. But like, if you get 1 million people, you're not going to get 1 million people coming into your channel to watch a short. But if you were lucky or crazy enough, that would be a way to do it. But yeah, they're monetized on your actual channel.
Right.
I think the main benefit of the shorts is that it just gets you tons of subscribers, because I have seen people that have done really popular shorts that get tons of subscribers. But if your goal is like engagement or some other goal, then shorts aren't really.
I agree.
If you want subs, though, it's very helpful if you just want like.
Yeah, I have been looking at it, and there is a shorts audience out there, the same way as there's a TikTok audience and a Reels audience. And Greg gave me a good hint of how to kind of look a bit. I didn't understand the analytics side of YouTube, and Greg gave me a few pointers, and I've noticed that it is there is an audience there for them.
You haven't done that. You got one video, haven't you? That's got 3 million views, isn't it?
Yeah, 1.9 or 1.7 million views. Yeah. So like,
do you mind saying how much you made on that or sharing it privately? I'm just curious, like what the
if I was monetized, I think it would have been about, I don't know, $2,000 or $3,000 or something.
Wait, on a short?
Yeah, Jazz was Bricks Toys. He was working it out the other day on his channel, and he has one that's about the same. And I think he was saying that he could have, if he was monetized, he did his longer than mine, but from the time it was uploaded to now, he said he would have made about $4,000 if it was monetized.
Short, like a 30-second video.
Yeah, but like they've got one of his is 2 million views. Mine is, that's what I thought as well. It couldn't, because it's only a few cents, isn't it?
I don't bother monetizing my shorts at all. Right? All I use shorts for is to get more subscribers in. That's it. End of story. That's all shorts are good for. Different videos are better for different things. Like Sarah was.
Okay, so like, all right, so I have one video that I can even like say is like, so last year, a little over a year ago, I uploaded like, when like a man has fallen into a river in Lego City was like a meme.
Yeah.
So I uploaded like a play on that for like Star Wars, and it got 240,000 views, and the video is only 23 seconds long. The video made $15.
15. Yeah,
that's 240,000 views.
Yeah,
you just stop after one, Tech, just one.
Yeah.
Half of it.
So, not even on a few million views, maybe like, I don't know, be generous and like like $150 on a couple million views. Like, it's just not a lot at all.
Do you think they're going to have to do something with shorts to entice people to actually make them?
They're already, people are making them. They're enticed to make them because they're short and they're easier to make than a normal video, typically because of how short they are. That's the enticement, and then the viewership or audience you can gain from that. They cannot like sustain. Like, you can't just give more money to something that's not making them more money. Like a 20-second video on average is going to make YouTube like 10 or 20 or 30 times less money than a 15-minute video. Like, you don't just like get more. You don't just like find more money. It's not like gonna happen.
It's like when people say like, "Oh, sports stars don't deserve to get as paid as much as they do." But
WNBA versus the NBA.
Yeah,
YouTube Shorts aren't making money or comparatively making anything close to as much money as a normal video. Like, you can't just like make it appear. It never will, because you can't put that much advertising on something that's short either. So it just never will.
There's a reason why we don't see a lot of business orientated channels making shorts or TikToks. A lot of it is influencers, for want of a better word, or personalities that literally want to get themselves out there. And they're doing it less for the money, but more like the exposure, and then they get the brand deals and the endorsements through that.
Right.
But I don't think there's a huge market for it in like directly as a business.
It's huge in Asia, isn't it? Like, I mean, India love it, and all Southeast Asia are crazy for shorts. I've noticed that I've gotten a little short. The short logo has appeared. The beta logo has appeared now as well.
Okay.
Well, that is in beta still.
Yeah. But I kind of see it as like, if I was to do it, I'd do a separate channel. It's a whole different audience. So I think it would be like doing Lego videos and then doing tech videos or something like it. Right. On the same channel, it is splitting your audience.
At that point, I would just go. I mean, I'm probably eventually going to start making TikToks, and that'll be that. Like,
yeah,
I think that's where you would want to do it anyway. But and at that point, I guess, like I said, I may as well just upload it to both, because it's literally the same thing. So,
well, Twitter now, on my phone, it turned up 2 weeks ago. You've got Fleet on it now.
Yeah, that's cool, isn't it?
Just update a new 15 minutes. So basically, you create a story on Instagram, and then download it, and then just upload it to Twitter. I mean, it's all becoming one great big social media circus, in all honesty, isn't it?
Yeah, because I didn't. Hey, Justin, I didn't know what. And hey, Daily Brick, I didn't know what fleets were the other day, because my phone hadn't updated, and I saw fleets. I was like, okay, that is interesting. So I made one, and I thought it was pretty cool. I did not know Twitter were doing that.
No, nor did I. I've not heard any announcement. You can't get it for the iPad. It's just there for your iPhone, and that's it. But sorry, it's another way of advertising, isn't it? And I do love a promo.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't know. Do you find that you get many people coming from your Twitter, from your tweet into watch a video when you look at the analytics?
25 people. You know, if it gets looked at, I don't know, by 300 people or something like that, about 25 of them will totally engage and come over and watch. That's why I set them off at particular times when I'm streaming. It's all pre-set up and everything like that, and you just it goes out there.
What about you, Tech? Do you do any promoting for your stuff, your videos or live streams or anything?
I'm like awful for it. Like, I don't even put a story out to say like I'm live on Instagram. Like,
why?
I usually, because I stream very last minute, or like it'll be like an hour or two. I'll be coming home from work and I'll just like, yeah, okay, I'll go live or whatever. But yeah, it is probably something that I should. You should.
I mean, your content is good, and I mean, you're a nice guy and stuff. So you should promote it a bit more. Like, I promote your channel more than you promote your own channel.
You actually do. I think you've got more pictures of me being live on your Instagram than I do.
I still want to be your media manager.
Yeah, you can take it on, man. You take it on.
Old Muggins here is always doing size stories for him, because
I do always see that.
I have no idea. I had no idea how to do them until the other day.
I was gonna say I stopped linking new content like ever. Like if you see me post something on Instagram or like on Twitter now, for like the last 6 months, like no links. Like I don't link to it. I just say it's there, or like go find it on YouTube or whatever. Because from my understanding, the links, they don't. Like if someone clicks a link, they'll watch your video or whatever, right? Like they normally would, or no different, but it doesn't count for like your click-through rate. Like it doesn't help you in that way. Like it just is like a null and void click, I guess. Like it doesn't count against you, but it doesn't count for you. Versus like if people go look for it, that's just all going to count for you, because if they're looking for it, they're gonna click it. Like that's why they went and searched it up.
That makes a lot of sense.
I just completely stopped linking to anything and everything. And like, so I think the idea is that it's supposed to help your click-through rate. I think it kind of has. It's hard to tell the exact effect, because like it's hard to know like what it would be otherwise. But like, as far as I can tell, it definitely hasn't affected me negatively. My channel's doing great. And like, and then I also stopped doing hashtags on Instagram. And I mean, my post, I don't, I just, hashtags, like I just was like tired of doing them, and like they were like, just like, I don't know, you do your post and then it's like 50 hashtags, like I don't need to do that. Like, so I just started posting. Like that's less important to me though, I think, than like the linking thing. I just stopped doing hashtags because I felt like I didn't need to. So it's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do no hashtags just so it looks cleaner when people read it. But I mean, I don't know how many like potential Instagram likes I might be missing out on for not doing that. But I don't care.
Do you think that's more like, do you think you'd be bothered? You very much use Instagram as a way to promote your other content. Do you think you'd feel differently if you were creating content for Instagram?
Probably, but Instagram's still not monetized, so
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah,
probably not.
Do you think hashtags on Instagram are worthwhile? Because
honestly, why not? I mean, it's gonna have more people look at it otherwise than not, maybe. But I don't know. I just stopped doing it because like it doesn't matter to me at this point, I guess. But like, I don't know. I don't know. Like if you're just starting an Instagram page with 0 people, like yeah, you should probably be using hashtags. Like that's like, otherwise, how is anyone gonna find your stuff? But like, I don't know. Like at a point, like it's just kind of useless to like muddy it down, like, and spam it with stuff.
Yeah.
So
I think longevity is good to tag, because people look back, because I want to look at something that came out a couple of years ago and do Lego, whatever the set number was, and they'll find some stuff on it.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea too.
But yeah, it's, at the end of the day, you want to get content out, and you've got a load of subscribers and followers, and people will watch it because of that.
Sure.
Yeah.
He's the big star of the show.
Say hi to Ryan.
Hi, Ryan.
Say hi to Greg.
Hi, Greg.
Hi, Nolan.
And Mike.
Hi, Mike.
And who's that guy?
Taggy boy.
Boy.
Hey, dude. How you doing?
How are you doing?
Taggy.
Tech wants to know how you're doing.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
What have you been doing? He's Fortnite crazy. So listen to this, Ryan. Right? Just before Christmas, we all get a bit more money at Christmas, working, doing whatever. So
yeah.
I had money in the bank, and so the week before Christmas week, I went to buy something, and I couldn't buy it. Insufficient funds. I was like, okay. So I tried a few things. Okay. So I went to the bank, pissed off, went into the bank, said, hi, can I have a bank statement, please? And she's like, yeah, sure. And she handed it over, and I was like, okay. PlayStation Network, $7.99, so about 67.99s. There was a few 50.99s. So he was the coolest kid on Fortnite for a long time. He got Mandalorian skins. He got the business. It was my fault for leaving it on, with no password. So and he's only 7. He hadn't a clue. He was like, "Whoa, look what I got! Look what I got!"
Click, collect.
Thousands of V-Bucks and everything else.
Oh, that hurts me. That hurts. That's like, that's like lesson learned. You gotta be careful with that. Like to, put a kid on a thing that has your credit card.
I unlinked it, but he had a great time. Like 200 euros worth, same as dollars, $200 worth of Fortnite stuff in like probably a few days. But
Wicked.
Bye.
I know.
Bunny.
Bye, buddy. See you
Bye.
later.
Look after yourself.
See you later.
Oh,
I know
man.
they usually
Only
refund
it really
you.
worked like that, where you could just get anything you wanted to in the games.
Yeah, I know they usually refund you for that though. You got all your money back, right?
I didn't bother.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
All you had to do was call Sony.
Merry Christmas, Oleg.
All you had to do is call Sony and be like, my kid got on my thing and bought all this stuff, and they would have gave you your money back. I almost guarantee it.
And do you get to keep all the stuff?
No, they probably take the stuff off, but yeah.
I don't know. No, I wouldn't do that. He was having fun, so.
Oh, sounded a year over there.
I don't think I'm going to be that nice as a parent. I don't know about that.
Leave one of them $7.99 skins on. That's all you're getting.
Yeah.
You have to be a cool dad sometime.
At that expense? I don't know.
Well, when he comes home drunk at 16, I'll throw it back in his face.
He'll come home drunk at 16. You'll say, "Here, where's my beer?"
Oh, I forgot to read all the hi Nulliks to Nullik, but Nullik, everyone said hi and everyone said bye.
All right. I think I'm going to try to go up to Target and buy some video stuff so I can make a video about how it's gambling.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
I've been holding out on my video because I'm waiting for the other 4. But I thought they would have been here today and had everything ready to go, so I'll just do it tomorrow. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that video. So you're heading off right now, are you, Ryan?
Yeah, I'm gonna get out while the day is nice. Get some fresh air.
Listen, you want to plug your million channels and your if you want to
No, it's fine.
Okay, well, listen, tell us what's coming up on your main channel for the next few days, unless it's a secret.
Venator, you see it? You can't even see it. You see it's Venator review is back there, and then on the Friday, which is tomorrow, it's you might be able to see if I move these boxes. See it now? Oh yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, it's big.
And then I'm gonna on Saturday there'll be like a wave overview of everything from the January March Star Wars sets that I was working on earlier today. So I'll be like all the crap, you know. So appreciate the invite. It was fun. Thanks for having me on.
No problem. Talk to you soon. Have on again soon, but I'll talk to you during the week anyway. Have a good day.
Sounds good.
Bye.
Enjoy.
I can't wait for that video. So yeah, who came in? Lord of the Bricks came in, and oh, by the way, anyone who wants to subscribe to Ryan's channel, the description, the link is in the description below. And if you want to go to his channel and check out his other channels, they are in his descriptions as well. So that is that. That's good. Who else came in? Yeah, Lord of the Bricks. Hi Nate, how's it going? I'm so thirsty. Hint, hint, Lorraine. I'm never this thirsty. Sarah, how is Paris? Forgot to ask you.
Yeah, she's crying right now. I think she wants more whipped cream. She is doing better, but I do have to give her medicine like 4 to 5 times a day.
No, stop. We were in the car having McDonald's and we had your stream on the other day. And Sarah says, oh, we just gave Paris some whipped cream. And myself and Lorraine were looking at each other going, oh my God, how luxurious.
Yeah.
What is that?
She's very spoiled. That's what happens if you almost die. Then just for the rest of your life, you get spoiled, I guess.
Noted.
I can't say no. I feel bad. Like, I'm just like, tomorrow could be her last day. I mean, we should give her the steak, you know? We should give her the hamburger. I can't say no anymore.
I wish you guys could see her right now. She's sitting all like pretty and like, please. please.
Oh,
you had it twice already today.
we can't see her. No, we can't.
Yeah,
she's on the floor
here. She's looking
she's
at us
just
like,
begging with her eyes. She's using her beggar eyes.
Oh. Meow, meow. Sarah, for everybody out in the chat and anyone on the stream on the panel that doesn't know, do you want to explain what your little board is behind you guys?
Oh yeah, sure, no problem. So if we move this is actually when I reached 1,000 subscribers on the channel, we decided to make a GOAT list board for all the people who were donating to the channel. However, I didn't anticipate there would be so many people, so they didn't actually all fit on the GOAT list. So we have a big giant GOAT list for after the credits, and this is the top 15 GOAT list so far until I get another board.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we couldn't fit all the names of everybody because there were so many people who were kind enough to decide to do super chats and super stickers. So
super chats
can you
well.
super stickers and super chats on this channel right now, Sai?
Nope.
Sorry, I was opening a can of Coke. What'd you say?
Can you do super chats on your channel here?
No, I am 1,500 hours away from being monetized.
No way, for real?
Yeah, so in the next few days, I'm going to privately message people and ask them to play my playlists in the background.
Isn't that crazy? Because I feel like it's so weird how it works. Like you have so many subscribers, but you don't have just a little shy of the watch hours. And I hit the watch hours, but I was like, it took me forever to get the subs.
Yeah, I mean, it was the streaming that has helped big time. I'll take you off solo, actually. Sorry. It was the streaming for me helped big time, and that's like obviously with Greg's help, because you know he was the one kind of pushing me to stream a bit more, and then the weekly stream fell into place. This one fell into place, and then the Wednesday streams that myself and Greg do every Wednesday at 8 o'clock on his channel and my channel, and they helped big time. And I didn't, again, it was Greg helping me with the analytics, because I used to look at a video or a live stream afterwards and look at the amount of views it had. But when you look at the watch time, it's like like you look at like maybe what 300 views, but that could turn into like 80 hours, or if it's a long one like Jang's one, I think turned into over 350 hours of watch time, which was crazy. But
yeah. Well, that's what I was surprised by, because there's a lot of people who watch the weekly streams here. So you get quite a lot of people viewing at a time for a couple hours every week. Yeah. So hopefully that'll boost up quite quickly then.
Yeah, I mean, I think I got it at 700 hours in total since I started the Thursday stream. So yeah, I didn't know that was the best way to do it. I just thought longer videos would do it, but yeah, so
that makes sense, because I've just been streaming mostly since I started, so it makes sense why I was just like watch hours are fine, but subscribers.
I just want to say hi to Nicoletta. Nick, you will see Nicoletta in the in live streams now, and she's a very loyal viewer to I think everybody on the panel. She's awesome.
Yeah.
Hi, Nicoletta. And she's here as well.
I think with streaming and like it's fairly obvious, but it's so much easier to sit and engage with someone for 10 minutes because you're there with them doing a live stream than it is like a video. I think for the most part, and people will duck and dive in of a live stream, or they'll leave it on in the background and stuff. And whereas a video, I think people actually kind of need to sit and be ready to watch a video. So I think that's why it does a lot better.
Hey, my favorite part of doing a video, a normal proper video like a Lego haul or something like that, is the premiere.
Yeah, because it's like a live stream then, isn't it?
It's like a live stream.
But you can actually engage with them.
Yeah, and because I can touch type, I can keep up with everything that's being said and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but it's like 20 minutes. Well, I say 20 minutes. It should be, ideally, folks, if my videos are 20 minutes, everyone else's is normally about 5 minutes. I milk everything, believe me. But it's just a way of engaging better. The more I can engage with people, the better. I mean, really, to be honest, work's so busy at the moment. I'm turning up a little bit and doing maybe one more live stream every other week or something like that. London Eye, I haven't done a London Eye in like months. I did one at the weekend, and it was really nice to do. Very laid back, chilled out. I'll do the one with you as well, and I got my one going on with Sai. So, it's kind of but I agree. It's just one way of engaging so much more.
Yeah,
I mean it's
and people, like I said, people can jump in and out of it and stuff like that. But yeah, I think with getting watch time early on is all about how you personally interact with your audience. And
personality. If you've got a good personality, then people will, kind of connect.
Yeah.
All four of us here, everyone who's been on tonight, we're all very disparate in our personalities, I think, and we bring something. All of us bring something different to it. But we're actually, all of us four that are in this panel now, well, actually everyone who, like I say, who's been in tonight, actually we're all, seasoned live streamers. That's kind of cool. That's quite strange to have, because normally speaking, right, you do get divas, folks, even in the Lego community, and they just want to be on their own. They don't want to do stuff with other people all the time. But us lot, we're all very familiar with each other, and it's a nice thing to do,
Yeah.
Hey Justin, I was actually watching Justin's live stream today, and it was pretty good. He does what I do sometimes, and so if there's a live stream, if I'm busy, I'll put it on, and I'll be doing the dishwasher or whatever. And so he was doing stuff like that today. So
Who's that, Si?
what?
Who's that? What, Just Too Good?
No, brick building with Justin Schluter.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say I hadn't seen that.
No, do you know, I've asked Justin Just Too Good to come on a few times, but he's not a fan of live streams. So I think I will try and get him on like for 10 or 15 minutes, even when he goes on to Beyond the Brick. He doesn't stay long. So even when he was on BFABs, I think he was there for about 2 or 3 minutes. He's just not into them, and I mean that's okay. But yeah, did anybody see his video with his girlfriend in it? Because I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, we watched parts of it. It was pretty cute. I saw it was like a week ago or something. I don't know. It was a little while ago that he had a community post talking about his girlfriend. He's like, "Yeah, I have a girlfriend." I was like, "Oh, that's cute." Just Too Good and his girlfriend. Because I think, was it last year that there were all those jokes about him breaking up with the Chinese New Year set, and he went to Japan, and I don't even remember, or the Chinese New Year sets were his new girlfriend, or I don't even remember. He had all these weird jokes about it. It was really funny, but it's really nice to know that he's happy and that he has someone special in his Too Good life.
Yeah,
it's adorable.
She calls herself Just Too Red, so I wonder if she has red hair.
Probably.
Oh, a fiery redhead.
Yeah. Good Irish color.
He can only go out.
Nicoletta, no, I have not. Where's it gone to? I haven't finished the Death Star yet. I will. I'm on bag 10, so it's only about 6 bags. But there's so much goes on in the house and stuff, and blah 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 blah. Lorraine's downstairs probably going, "Oh, get that off the kitchen table." But like the cinema has to be done next. The ground level is still only done.
How are you doing for space for built stuff? Like, do you take sets apart, or do you rotate things, or?
Pardon me, that was a Coca-Cola book. I'm very sorry.
Sorry, I got you a bad time.
Yeah, you totally did. It was like, who did that? Oh, we're here one day, and Brickman thought he muted himself, and he sneezed, and frightened the crap out of all of us. No, Tech, what I do is I only build stuff that I know will fit into where I want it to go. Cool. And then on the backlog, if we build small things, sometimes a few times I've put them built back into the box, and just I shouldn't say it out loud, because then people are like, we watch the backlog to see you put it into the back, but that's the truth. It goes back into the box, and because I mean there's little things like, I mean, the Mandalorian set, Trouble on Tatooine, I've nowhere to put that, so that's just going to go back into the box built, and if bits fall off, it's easy to put back together. Yeah, exactly. Now I'm worried about the Death Star if we ever get to move house, because Brickett said when he moved house he had to have Steph holding his Death Star on her knees for the whole journey.
Cling film it, mate. Pop a load of, just wrap it in cling film.
Yeah, but Greg, see how long it's taken me to build it with the instructions. What happens if bits fall off it? Like, I've got a bag of cling film.
Just think at the end of A New Hope when it explodes. Wait to do it.
Just do a drop test beforehand, and then at least it's in your own hands, and you can kind of prepare yourself for it.
Yeah. Oh, Lights at the end go. Did he see it? Lights Glen.
But yeah, I'm really getting to the point where like I can't build anymore. Like I've got my really useful storage boxes, and they're great and they're very stackable. But it's to the point where I'm getting too many really useful storage boxes.
You're a carpenter. Build something.
I know. I need to get rid of a lot of. So I keep putting off doing this like really big haul video that I've been saying I'm going to do for ages now. But it's like literally from like October last year till Christmas. But I do you know what? I think I'm just going to film it after we're done here today. And just get it done and then release it at some point next week. But then I can get a lot of because quite a lot of those sets were either like investment sets or just large sets that were great deals I couldn't pass up on, and I have no intention of building anytime soon. Things like Jurassic Park Gate, and yeah, just loads of other big sets like that. Like I got Barracuda Bay for my birthday, which was amazing. But I want somewhere to put that straight away once I've built it. So I really want to, and it's like the Falcon as well. I really want to build it, but at the same time, I've got nowhere to put it yet. So, so I just need to get those out of my room, up in the loft, and then I have a bit more space, and then I can start playing about with some different display cameras.
It's life, mate. It's life. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, we're never going to have a space, but even if we bought a warehouse, we'll still fill it.
Yeah, exactly.
Lego aren't going to stop making sets.
Exactly, that's the problem. I saw somewhere. We're getting 100 18+ sets this year, and last year we got 20 something.
Yeah, ridiculous amounts. That's a lot of black boxes.
That's a lot of black boxes. But the thing is, I feel like I'm loving all of the 18+ sets. I'm not by no means gonna get them all, but I can't think of one that I've really disliked, unless someone can like. Can you guys name, like, there's sets that I just won't buy, and that it's not that I'm not interested in.
I like all the sets to a point, to be honest.
I think like the 18+ stuff. If I had endless funds and endless space, I would get them all for sure.
I tell you one thing, just talking about 18+ set, and I will go in a sec, I promise. I do need to go. There was a set that hit 10,000 today on Lego Ideas, and now I'm not really into the flower thing, right? But it's a succulent flower, and I tell you what, it looks amazing. It looks really good. I actually quite like succulent flowers for some strange reason, folks. I think it's because you don't need to tender to them too much. They kind of they live for ages on a little bit of water. But yeah, seriously, it's a really good set to look at. So do check it out, folks. It's the Lego Ideas set. I think it's on the Lego Fans UK or something like that. If you check out their channel, you know they always talk about the sets that have just recently hit 10,000. But today, this succulent set actually genuinely for me. Doesn't look like Lego. It looks like the real deal. It looks amazing.
But if you look at the Winnie the Pooh set, I think that's the least expensive set we've had in a while from Lego Ideas.
Lego Ideas, they're so blooming expensive. I think you need Lego Idea. It's almost like every time they release a Lego set, Lego Ideas set or something like that, and maybe they could do it every 3 months or so, I suppose. But one needs to be, a 50 quid set.
Yeah,
and the other one needs to be around the 100 quid mark, that kind of thing. Expensive, cheap. They're all being blooming expensive at the moment.
Yeah, and it's like everything else, Greg. I've noticed that if you want a free gift for purchase, you have to spend over 100 quid, and that's been successively over the past while. And if you spend 35 euros, they throw you a Dots picture frame or something, or a polybag. I mean, you could buy the polybags. Oh, did anybody see the Captain Marvel polybag was available on the Lego website?
I haven't seen that.
It's gone now. It was there. I saw it was €6, so about £7 or £8. It's definitely gone.
Wow. Well, tomorrow night. So tomorrow, folks, London Calling is going to be slightly extended for half an hour to 11 o'clock. But if anyone, or basically all you lot are on, everyone who's in the panel here at the moment is all going to be on tomorrow. So the idea is tomorrow, folks, what we're going to do is I'm going to stream to 11 o'clock. Then we're going to switch to channels. It's going to be like the old days when we used to go from BBC 1 to BBC 2. And we're going to be going to Tech Productions. And then hopefully we're all going to get ourselves a decent gift with purchase come the stroke of midnight. Because I want that gift with purchase. I'll tell you what, 2 things I'm getting tomorrow, the gift with purchase, and I'm going to get the Octane coin as well.
Yes, but Greg, okay, whatever you do, you have to remind me to put that on one of my orders.
It's such a weird thing to have to, but you basically reserve it, don't you? When you buy it, you reserve it. And then
and I got it. Like, you messaged me, and I'm so thankful, because I'm not fussed to getting all of them. But I did want the Pirates one, because I'm starting to get a collection of Lego ships. So I think that would look quite cool. And then I'm really loving like Speed Champions, and I've got a lot of the Cars characters from the Disney film, so I think the Octane one would look quite cool with that. But I'm not fussed with the other ones. I missed out on the first one, so I'm only buying this one just to sell it on and reinvest into the channel. But I do want the space one, classic space. I do want that.
That's with somebody, Greg.
Sorry,
why don't you try and swap the Octane with someone that has the other one?
I'm not really fussed about the other ones in all honesty.
Well,
Collecting coins isn't my thing, to be
I
honest.
don't think Classic Space has come out yet. I think that one's still
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, Classic Spaces. I think that's the last one to come out. But the thing is, right, wherever you are in the world, right, if you don't buy that coin within half an hour, it's gone.
Yeah.
They're so limited.
If I want one tomorrow, how do I go about getting the Octane one?
I think it's sold out. It's
sold out. But they're going half an hour. They reckon the gift we purchase tomorrow will be gone within 30 minutes.
Yeah,
really?
I reckon so. So basically, it was a VIP reward. So you had to redeem the reward on the VIP store, and then when you make a purchase, then you put the VIP code in, and then you'll get that you get it sent with it.
I'll tell you what, right? This is why I'm doing this now, because I want to get those coins, right? Don't use up all your VIP points, because you can only get them using VIP points.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They are.
I mean, the VIP points, I thought they run out after a while. I've never gotten an email to say mine are going. Have you guys?
I think you've got 1 year from when your account was last inactive, or the last time you've gained points, but I don't know that for certain.
Oh, that's okay. I'm okay then. Yeah.
This is cool, man. This is a good dragon.
That does look pretty cool.
I really like that.
The tongue does I'm not sure about the tongue. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
the way it's off to the side. I
think it makes it look youthful, but the color. I mean, look at all those shields there. The
color is beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that looks fantastic, doesn't it? Let me show you the figures as well, Si. You got this little side build. Good little side build, folks. Good little side build.
Nice.
1 second. Lorraine's giving away all the secrets in the chat. Shut up, Lorraine. Only joking.
That's Zane. You got this guy here who gives new meaning to the term jewel face. That's him. You got this guy here who's got an awesome mask. I mean, check out that mask there. How cool is that?
Cool.
Lovely. I mean, it looks great. It really, really is nice. Good prints as well. And then you got Jungle Lloyd, which for some strange reason he comes with a giant bone. Because if anyone's been to a jungle, you tend to find bones that big in a jungle, don't you? Then again, he's a ninja. Would you ever see a ninja in the jungle? But yeah, it's cool. I like him. I think it's good. The dragon. This is actually, folks. I love Ninjago, right? And I love dragons. But strangely enough, this is the first dragon I think I've ever built. I've done a small one before, the Kai dragon, and he was quite cool. But I do like the print of the face. I really do like that. And there's the chair on top. So, you know, it's good. I really like it. And it's full of dexterity as well. Good dexterity. The legs are good. I love the way the claws are made. It's a really good build. Do you know what it reminds me of? When I was in Africa, they got some, I mean, they've got massive animals in Africa anyway, folks. They really have. They're ginormous, especially the hippos. I've never seen so many hippos in my life. And believe me, right, the one thing you never want to do is get between the hippo, right, and the lake. And I did that once. And I'll tell you what, then I'll get a bit angry with you. Anyway, that's a story for another time. But yeah, this dragon really reminds me of I forget the name of the lizards now. But anyway, they're huge. They're just about that big. They really are massive, great big things. And they scurry around all over the place. They do. But yeah, this is a fine dragon. I can see why people like building them. I'd like to see some sort of mech dragon. I do believe
like a Komodo dragon.
A Komodo, that's it. Yeah, it's the Komodo dragon. I'm thinking like Man of War or something like that.
That's a jellyfish.
That sounds like a jellyfish. Yeah, I'm trying to think what it's called. I have to research it. But I do like the tail on this. It's got a really strange part on it at the end.
That was, I think, first used, but I can't guarantee this, in the Assassin Droid Speeder. Star Wars in 2009.
It's really cool. It goes really well.
Really nice
really coloured. But how good, I've got to say, how good does pearl gold and blue and still go? And is it me, right? Does it perfectly match my top that I'm wearing?
That is perfect. I feel like that could be something out of elves.
Yeah.
I swear there's a lot. They use a lot of teal and stuff in.
Yeah, I like it. I like the bright colours. There's one thing me and Si have in common quite often. We like. I like these sort of colours. Never used to really be into it, but I am now. I like all that sort of thing. Whereas
that's our flamboyant side coming out.
It is, yeah. And I like to call it flamboyant.
I think we were calling ourselves camp though the other night, weren't we?
Well, you did. I was like, okay, if you want to go with that, is that? I mean, camping in my days, folks, was basically you spent a weekend away in some old field. But no, it's yeah, we are. I say we are a bit, I suppose. So we're flamboyant. That's probably a nice way. Colourful characters.
Is it eccentric?
Eccentric. I wouldn't.
Oh God, I'm very eccentric.
I'm bonkers. Colourful. I like to be colourful. Anyway, who cares? Anyway, we're just happy, shiny people. That's what we are. The whole bunch of us. But yeah, that was funny today on Tech's stream. Someone was describing the Monkey Kids sets as being like McDonald's sets, and I can't get it out of my head now because they really
you know what? I'm struggling to not see it as well.
It really
you know what their slogan is? I'm loving it.
I'm loving it.
Very good.
Tech, that could be your thing. Instead of saying at the beginning, not at the end of it, hi, this is Tech. Trow, 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 trow. You could say, hey, everybody, I'm Thomas, and this is Tech, and I'm loving it.
Can I get you, Greg? Can I get you to record that, and I'll just play that instead?
I'm up for that. I'm dirt cheap, mate. But when it goes, I think the funny thing would be when it goes like that, your hat kind of goes like that and spins round or something.
Oh, come here. I missed Guava King last night. Was he doing bird impressions again?
Did he do? No, I don't think he did. But Jay, who was one of the lads in the chat, he sent in his bird impression, and he sent me and Guava King the video. I think Guava King's going to play it next week, but I was not ready for it. It was so funny. It was so funny.
That's hilarious.
It was brilliant.
It's 11. I know Greg has to go, and we're all going to go actually because we're going to wind it down now. Greg, do you want to stay?
Well, no, if you're going to wind it all down now, I might as well.
Greg was saying Greg told me he had to go like 20 past 10 or something.
Yeah, last night I said to him, Si, I've got to go at 20 past 10, right? And then to be fair to Si, we did. The stream finished at 20 past 10, right? 10 past 11, we're still in the back room having a chat, aren't we?
Like two old women.
My wife was saying, are you coming to bed? Are you coming to bed? I'm like, yeah, all right, whatever. But, I love it to bits, I really do. Honestly, it actually puts up with me. I don't know. But yeah, no, coming up from London Bridge Bricks. It's Thursday today, which means tomorrow's London Calling, 7:30, and tomorrow's the extended one, folks. We can go through to 11, and then of course we switch over and we go to Tech Productions, and we're going to be on the hunt for the gift we purchased, and of course get ourselves an Octane coin as well. Now I'm really hoping, because I loved watching it on SARASTARBRICKS stream, that the lantern stays in stock, because I really want to get that. Some old set for a tenner or something like that, just to round it up to £100. And I think pretty much next week, I'm determined to do a Lego City update. I've got two shots I need to do, because what I realised was I filmed everything, I've scripted everything now, folks, and I just thought at the end I can't just stop what I'm saying and that's it. I kind of got to show people what I've done. So I haven't actually done the final shot of where I've got to at the moment on the city. But anyway, so that'll be done. Am I streaming? When am I streaming next? Yes, next Wednesday, the backlog stream is going to be on my channel. I've got a few days off next week, folks. I'm off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So Wednesday, we'll start a little bit earlier. We're going to go for a slightly longer one. We're going to start at 7 on Wednesday, folks. And then Thursday, Friday is going to be cool. Oh, I tell you what. Sorry, I just need to plug one thing. On Saturday, so this Saturday, folks, I'm going to be building with Rick's team from all the way from New Zealand. I'm going to be building the Ghost. How cool is that? The Star Wars Rebels Ghost. That's what I'm going to be doing. That's about 8 o'clock. And you probably think, Greg, why are you doing it at 8 o'clock? That's unlike you to be streaming that time of day. It's because I'll be streaming with someone from New Zealand. It's going to be first thing in the morning for them. So yeah, so that's me. That's what's coming up. And there's a special stream, folks, coming up. Not this Saturday, because it's the ghost, but the Saturday after. But I'll tell you more about that another time. And that's me.
Awesome. Busy man, actually. It's good that you have those few days off to get some stuff done. That's pretty awesome. Tech, we dropped down to yourself. What have you got coming up?
So, like Greg said, we will be staying a bit later on London Calling. Then about 11 o'clock, we'll switch over. We'll go through and see who wants what, promo-wise, what everyone's going to be getting, because the Amelia Earhart promo and the Monkey Kid promo will both go live at midnight. And yeah, Greg, don't forget to remind me about that Octane coin. And if I go and spend like 200-300 quid on Lego and I forget to put the Octane coin in, I will be fuming. I will be so mad. But I'm also going to try and get a video out tomorrow. So I did a no by February, and you're going to see how I did. So that's going to be coming out probably just before London Calling, or about 5 o'clock. And then yeah, throughout the rest of the month, I'm going to be carrying on building these Monkey Kid sets, because each one I go and build, I'm loving a lot. So
he's loving it.
I am loving it. I am loving it. But yeah, so that's what's coming up for me. I'm not sure video wise the plan for next week, but yeah, focusing on live streams and getting these Monkey Kid sets built.
Yeah, wicked, man.
Awesome. Can you guys hear me? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I'm having like circles going around on some screens. Stat and Greg are just buffering in front of me. Are you there, Sarah? No. Can you see Sarah?
Yeah. Sarah's here.
I'm here. Can you see me?
Don't get too relaxed, Si, because we can still hear you and see you. So
yeah, exactly.
I know. It's one of those things where you know something's going wrong, so you just kind of have to smile.
Smile, yeah.
Don't do a solo and go.
Yeah.
Probably floaters again. Okay, so let's get back on track. I was trying to find out what the Monkey Kid promo is. I don't know if you told me or if you heard me.
No, I didn't hear you. So it's a poly bag, and it's the I think if you spend over £35 on Monkey Kid, then you get the poly bag of the Monkey King mech. It's a mini Monkey King mech.
Oh yeah.
So that looks really cool. There is a exclusive to China, one of 700. They're putting that in a pop-up box, and it opens up, and there's like cardboard cutouts of the Flower Fruit Mountain. And there's also like 5 or 6 cards in there as well. And I'm working my damn hardest to try and get hold of it, but I don't think I'm gonna. So I'll just have to settle for the poly bag tomorrow, I think. But yeah,
1 in 700 in China. I mean, like they've one of the biggest population in the for a country in the world. So God knows, like that's pretty.
He's buffering.
I was going to say he's quite up.
Hey, a lovely pal.
You know how he said about don't do a solo, and someone's.
Who's doing a solo? Oh, okay. I'm gonna stay like this for a second then. No, apparently the connection is rubbish all over the house for some reason. God damn it. Okay, are we back? Right, there we go.
Yeah,
oh no, was I doing a weird kissy face?
Yeah, it was.
Where have you been? Where have you been?
Oh, dear.
Brixish, where the hell were you? You missed the whole thing, and you caught me like this. Okay, so over to Sarah and Mike. What have you guys got coming up? Please tell everybody.
Right now, over my beat bits and sitting here trying to figure out how many unique beat bits I have, and I think we're going to be streaming again on Saturday earlier than normal. I mean, it's normal for the Saturdays, but it's
we're working on the brick bank.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sarah. Quickly. How many? So you said, I think you said in the chat you've got 85 of the brick beats. Brick beats.
Yeah, Mr. Starbricks wrote that in there, but yeah, that's correct. I sat here and counted them, and there are 85 unique ones that I have so far out of the 130.
There's 130. I didn't realize.
Yeah, supposedly.
Yeah.
Okay, he's a lot.
Oh, I didn't realize. I thought there was going to be like, I don't know, 20, 30. Like, I didn't realize there was so many. Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot. So I sat here and I opened up my beat boxes first, because those you can't really like pick and choose from. And then these ones all come with different ones too. And it's like a whole thing.
Right. Okay.
We pick which ones we didn't have yet. But each beat box comes with 2 beat bits that are unique to that character. So that's 12 already. A bandmate has 1 unique one, so that's 24. And then there's just
all the others are just
all the
random.
others across 6 colors.
But I did notice that like each figure, like so the cheerleader will always come with a magenta tile and will always come with a yellow one. So if you kind of figure out, it'll be interesting if somebody manages to put together some kind of guide for this, because there seems to be a method to it. Like if you're missing a certain color or a character to target or something. But
that's cool.
Method to the madness.
Yeah.
All right.
And I was buffering again, so I've no idea, Sarah, if you told us what is coming up on your channel, and if you have, I apologize. If you haven't, now's your time. But has she?
That's okay. Yeah, we're just gonna be streaming on Saturday, and then the normal stream schedule after that. So Mondays, Thursdays, Saturdays.
Okay. You should do some. You should do video on the video stuff.
I know, that's what BFAB said. He was like, you should make a video of all the video, and since we're gonna have all of them, I guess I'm feel inclined that I should, but I have to wait for the other 2 beat boxes.
Yeah.
I know that predicament too. I was thinking I'll just go with these 2, but I want to get them all together.
Yeah.
I feel like if you've got the full collection, get that in early on, and that people will be going to that to see like, okay, am I going to get invested in this? Am I not? I think that could do really well.
I think
especially for myself and Sarah, because sorry, Mike, go on.
No, the last 2 beat boxes come tomorrow, so we could do it sometime this weekend if Sarah wants to.
Yeah, I mean, especially someone like myself and Sarah, because we like it and we're positive about it, and we'd like to see it like live. But so I think you should really get onto that when you get the rest from Sarah. I'm going to do the same, and no matter what, I'm going to be saying it's a good thing. Because
me too. I mean, I'm already sold. Like I thought that they were kind of expensive. I've opened them and played with it now, and I'm like, it seems worth it to me. Like I think it seems high quality
even
and really
without
cute.
the app. Even not using the app at all. This is cool. I like
cool.
This could be the evolution of CMFs, right? Like,
I don't know about that, but these are cool though, and I do hope that they make more of them. I hope there's a video series too.
Yeah, absolutely. I know Greg has to go, so I will continue with what's coming up here. Okay, look at my diary. What day? Today's Thursday. So tomorrow I'm on. I had to do that. I really have the diary here. Well, I told everyone to go to Greg's channel yesterday for today. There's probably people waiting at Greg's channel now. When's he starting?
There's 10 people over there at the moment. They're all disappointed.
I'll come back tomorrow. So, okay, tomorrow I am on London Calling with Greg. That is at 7:30. On Saturday, I don't know what I'm going to try and do something with somebody maybe later in the day. I think Darren might be streaming later, or Solo Brick Builder on Saturday. And
everyone, believe it or not.
OneDrive is trying to open up as well now. So it's obviously a sign to get off the airwaves, so I'll make it quick. Sunday I'm going to be on with Brick McBricksworth on his channel, so go and check him out. He's not linked because he'll have it up on his, and then next week it will be Wednesday on Greg's channel at 7:30, I think he said 7:30. Just check the community tabs on Greg's channel and look at Greg's Instagram.
Greg will do the promo. You're okay.
Mental. Okay, that's it from us. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll go through a few of the names: Brick Witchery, Lorraine Fox O'Connor, Asian Studios, Snap to Grid Bricks. We had Josh Bill's stuff. Lester was here. Cut the Craggle, Mrs. Craggle. We had Nicoletta. Brickham's Den. I think Ben was here earlier on. Joel, Marbella, Nicoletta, Starbricks, Knights of Glen. Thank you to everybody that was here. Thank you to the people who were on earlier. Ryan from Mandrproductions. Rogue Runner was here earlier on. Mike from the Cool Factor. Solo Brick Builder. You're making me hypnotize, and whoa, I'm under your power. And that is it. So thanks everybody. See you all back here next Thursday. I think. Yay! Half past 8 p.m.